Live from
There's
all
that
across
bug.
the fuck-sucking country, we have Jeremiah in the house. What's going on, everybody?
Sup.
So we are running a little bit
What's going on?
behind schedule tonight, but we are up and running. I'd like to welcome, first and foremost, I'd like to welcome Wes Sandman to the scene.
What do you do?
Welcome, Wes.
We're doing this formal tonight. Formal. And then I'd like to welcome Joseph Justice Wells Jr. to the scene.
Thank you. Hold the applause. Thank you.
And then fuck the rest of
Stay
you guys.
seated.
That doesn't seem super formal.
What's going on, Toby and Jeremiah? You guys doing all right? Toby's like texting me like, why? Why are you late? Why?
I'm doing the same thing. Everybody, we're going live? When? Monday. You did?
I just-
Still did it?
Yeah,
You did it?
I gotta stop. I gotta leave work and everything. Cut off work and
Shit,
park
man.
and park for this,
Had to
and then
park
I'll
and
be
then
running late.
Bastard.
You didn't forget the parking brake, did you?
Bastards.
Yeah, it's it.
Man, I tell you what, I saw this semi had like a damn motorhome for a sleeper. Man, it was awesome.
I've seen those.
Yeah, I call them townhouses.
Yeah, I sent
About
a
what
link
it looks
to
like.
Biggs. I'll send a copy of it to you, man. It was nice.
Yeah, they're kitchenettes. They are nice.
Crazy.
Looks expensive.
Yeah.
So how's everybody's Christmas? Everybody have a good Christmas?
Pretty good. Pretty
Busy.
good. Got to go to Old Fort and hand out presents to little children. It was very
I know
rewarding
you had
and
fun.
sad at the same time to see all the despair and all the houses that had been, washed away, and not a lot of new construction going on, not a lot of
But
rebuilding.
did you see a lot of smiles on kids' faces though?
So a lot of smiles. That was the great thing, So
At
a
least
lot
you
of
can do.
despair on their moms and dads, but a lot of smiles on the kids' faces. So that's
Oh, there's a lot of people that aren't doing anything to help. So
yeah.
at least you did your part.
Yeah, I'd like to do more. Do what we can as we can.
That's it.
But yeah, it was nice. Good to be there. Hell,
Yeah, I'm glad.
big thanks to Dan and all involved.
I'm
all
glad.
they did.
I'm glad you guys got to go down and do that, and it makes me happy that I can call you guys friends because you guys got to go and do that. It makes me proud. Thank you.
Yeah,
I agree.
Militia
Definitely proud.
represented.
Yeah, it's badass.
Thank you.
Yeah, I felt your heart, Jeremiah.
Good job, Santa. Good job, buddy.
Thank you.
What's going on, Mark?
Really, Dan did a lot. I mean, Dan's the one that put it all together. I sent him a link if he's going to be. I don't know if he's on and able to join us, but he put it all together. I mean, he did this tribute concert and had a bunch of people out.
I did a lot of stuff.
Solicited some donations, I guess, from some from doctors and stuff in the area and other friends and people he knows, and got quite a few good donations and bought quite a few toys. And while we were there, the Cajun Army came over and introduced himself to us and met with those guys. They checked us out to make sure we're legit, and they're like, "Hey, man, we got a bunch of presents, to give out too, and if y'all don't mind giving them out." So they loaded us up with a bunch of wrapped gifts,
cool.
and so we said, hell yeah. So we spent a little over 5 hours handing out presents to tons of
That's
kids,
awesome.
and it was great.
It's awesome.
Definitely.
We got Mark Morgan in the house. I think maybe is he coming in? Is he coming in? Well, we got
circle.
What's going on, Mark?
What's up, guys?
All right.
You
It's
don't have to
Friday.
work tomorrow, do you?
Huh?
You don't have to work tomorrow, do you? Awesome.
And just first weekend off for every weekend for the next 10 weeks.
You
Damn.
get Saturday off for the next 10 weeks? Damn.
Yeah, I got every
How are you going to react to
Friday,
that?
Saturday.
Damn,
That's awesome.
that's awesome
Oh,
as
yeah.
hell, man. What do you got
I
going
can
on
tell
over
that
there,
you're
Wes?
disappointed.
I'm trying to build you a stand for your barrel.
Oh, baby.
You gonna build me a stand for mine?
I'll get you one. You can't really see it, but it's marked out. It's upside down.
What's going
There's
on,
that
brother?
pyromaniac.
What's that?
I said, there's that pyromaniac.
Oh yeah, I saw that post. God damn.
I saw you, man. Tried to build a flamethrower with a Vevor steel.
Yeah, that's what you were doing.
He didn't try to do anything.
He did.
Yeah.
Hey,
So what's this gonna be? Like one night or 1 week? You guys got a schedule? You admin administrators got a schedule?
yeah, we do the shit show on Friday, and then a continuation kind of and a little informative shit show on Saturday, and then on Wednesday we have the informative show for questions and answers. And
What's going on, TJ?
then there's Mark and Frey. They jump in there on what, Mondays and every
Yeah,
other
I'm
day.
on Monday.
Well, somebody needs
Yeah.
to send me a fucking schedule. Because this is fucking news to me. I mean,
Ah,
I see every now and then people going live, but I don't know.
Toby,
we'll
Toby,
put
that-
it in the event
what's
section
going
for
on.
you, man.
Toby, that's the idea, because
You
we're
didn't
trying
want
to get
me.
off balance. So we're like, let's do it now to see if Toby can catch it. Trying to get you, baby. Trying to get you.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to do that many damn lives.
Oh
I
shit!
know. I can't. Wes will sit there and call me on the damn phone, but I can't get on.
There's your
live.
barrel, Damon.
That's purdy.
Nice, Sandman.
I'm
That's
glad
good.
you
Is that a
got your
4-gallon?
little Glowforge to etch that
Damn
with.
it.
Hang on 1 second.
Yeah,
Not so
Frey,
much anymore, Michael.
Yeah.
the Truman
Is that a
Show.
4-gallon, Damon?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Well, mute. There you
Hello?
Hello.
Is that a 4-gallon that he's got you?
I have no idea what he's got. It's a surprise.
go. All right. First things first. You got to make sure you get them Vevor clips on. Second thing second. Get all that garbage shit off that damn lid, and go get you some decent fucking gaskets for that thing. The small gaskets for those flex lines. Man, it
We're
scares me to
gonna-
look at all that.
We are upgrading Phil to a keg still. I built him a 3-gallon thumper and a coil today, so
Awesome.
he's gonna have a keg
Awesome.
delivered to him from one of our buddies in Washington.
I saw that infuser you built.
Yeah, a little 3-gallon with a
Good.
4-inch fruit
Yeah.
port. Hell yeah, dude.
Let's trade.
Kevin Smith, what's going on, baby?
Oh,
Everybody say hi to Kevin Smith.
I'm not even on
What
the
up,
damn
Kevin
comments here. What the hell? Okay, I see
Hey,
the
Kevin
new banner.
Smith.
Damn it. Okay. Shit. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Yeah, I can see the
There
comments.
you go.
I'm
Fred
sorry.
hops off live to pee and shower, maybe, unless he's got OnlyFans for that. Probably does.
So
Hey,
Gordon must be
somebody-
my only fan then.
Let my dad know that this is on Facebook, not YouTube. Or it's on YouTube too, ain't it?
On both.
It's
That's on
everywhere, Toby.
You can go to Phil Billy's
Alright.
Facebook page and check it out on Phil Billy's Facebook page. Too.
Well, I just don't know where my dad is. He was looking for it. He said, well, the show's on now. And I was like, no, Dad, it's running late. And he's like, no, you're on it right now. And I'm like, no, you're watching last week's.
That's easy to do.
What up, Mike Frame?
Toby Barnes in the house. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, man?
What's going on? I got a question. I got a 5-gallon wooden barrel yesterday for Christmas and or day 4. And do I have to keep that thing full after I get it cured, or what's the best way to do that?
Can I just take a little bit of this? This is what I can tell you. If you let it dry up the second time you make it swell, it's a whole lot harder to get it to swell the second time around.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's stuff you should add to it if you're gonna put just water. Like a Campton tablet.
Okay. Yeah, it came with Campton tablets. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll keep
all the bacteria there.
Yeah, put those in there. I think it's 1 per 5 gallons. I can't remember. And
Okay.
then just leave water in it. Top it off every once in a while.
Yeah.
1 to 5.
Okay.
And keep those potassium metabisulfate tablets. Those are pretty good for wine making and brandy making too.
That's what I use them for.
Yeah, I use them too. Well, I got the powder now. I don't even buy the tablets. It's a lot cheaper just to buy the powder.
I've had the tablets for years. I don't use very many.
Yeah, it doesn't take much. That's the beauty of a lot of this stuff. It's like that food I keep recommending, yeast nutrient I keep recommending everybody to get. And they're like, shit's expensive, man. It's like $11 for a 1 pound bag, and that'll last you pretty much for years.
Is that
Yeah, not if you're
like
running.
Damon's Moonshine, a little dab will do you for years?
It lasts a long, long time, man. It only takes like a teaspoon. This is a big old pound bag, man. So
Not if you're running mashes the size I do. I go through it pretty quick sometimes.
yeah, man.
Wait, you know what's here?
You're running micro mashes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Bean. Wes, Bean wants to know what you're building.
I'm building stands for these barrels. Have everybody seen the barrel?
Look at that. Purdy barrel.
Oh, by the way, Santa, that's not the light, whatever. It's not a laser. That's a brand. I heat up with a torch.
Cool.
I burn that on.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
I'm too cheap to buy a laser.
You got your some Granny's Glow Forge.
Them things are expensive.
They are. But I've seen some on Temu now, pretty damn cheap. 2.5
We're-
watt. It might cut paper.
We're working on it right now, actually, but that was what I started with. So
Yeah.
Quit playing yourself, not.
you ready to try one of these barrels
Do what I
out, Bean?
want. Camera can't see it.
Where you can see the sunrise and the sunset from the same spot.
I don't know, baby.
The kitchen's gorgeous.
I don't know. But I got how many gallons is that, Wes?
3.
Really, really nice.
I got.
Well, it'll be a.
I'm gonna run off this rum, and I'm gonna put that rum in there.
I got. Yeah, I
Give
filled
it-
it. I filled a 2-gallon with rum. I've never barrel aged rum, so I'm pretty curious to see how that goes.
Yeah, check
And
it
that's
out.
that good molasses too.
What about the stairs? Talk sometimes about.
But yeah, I about lost a barrel earlier. It about rolled out of off of my shelf. So I was like, yeah, I need to get on these stands.
Yeah.
I've been planning on it for a while, but I've been busy as shit.
That is so.
Hey.
So you'll notice it does have the open button. So you do have.
Terry likes aged rum. Look at that.
Well, I'm actually doing aged rum in a bucket
on,
right
Mark.
here. But it's gonna be spiced rum.
Now, I hear Hillbilly's making some of those barrels now as well.
Mama Moonshine.
He does the 1-gallon ones, yeah.
Yeah. Congrats on venturing into the business.
It's it takes a little bit to figure out the first couple times. I can tell you that.
Is it?
I'll tell you guys, I split my first barrel because the head was so big. We forced it in with a press. It sat in my garage, and a couple days later, I came out and it had a split in the side. I was like, let's cut that back a little bit.
What's going on, Dan, Marsha,
Dan,
April?
we hopped on a little bit late tonight, Dan, so we'll probably be on here for a little bit.
Yeah, we'll be on a bit.
Yeah. And Dingus McGee, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, Dingus?
Yeah, what's up, brother?
Hi-ho.
What's up, Tim?
Hey, Wes, here's a good question for you. Are you able to change out those barrel heads when they're used up?
You technically could, but it's going to take some know-how and some doing. It's not an easy thing.
So now, if we sent you the barrel back, could you change out the barrel head for us?
You're gonna be money ahead to buy a barrel. It's the same amount of work for me.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Actually, it would be more because I got to pull that head out.
Well, it don't take much to get the head out, does it?
Not for me. I just. Wait, I shouldn't say that.
You guys are, of course. We're trying to.
Mine's so dry right now. I think
years
it's
ago.
cracking, falling apart.
I sang about what Hillbilly just
Oh,
said.
what?
Keeping it small, and I'm like,
Yeah,
saying nobody
I
ever.
haven't watered it, and boy, it's drying out pretty bad. I need to put some water on it.
You
Wow.
gotta keep it wet, man.
How y'all doing? Look at that Caribbean.
But it still has that history behind it. We love the decor. We love it.
Everybody had a good Christmas, I'm hoping, right? Live.
I did all right.
Everybody still eating leftovers?
Spent a day with my mom and dad, and
I am.
Yeah, still
the day
can.
before that, I got pretty drunk. I think somebody mugged me. There's a dog about that tall kind of mugged me.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I saw you taking a nap with it, matter of fact.
I don't know if
He's a snuggler, man.
Yeah.
Hey, he's such a good
sure he
dog. God, he's such a good dog.
Yeah, he did something with that dog. I know that. That dog was probably hurting the next day.
No, he cheated on his dog with him.
Man, my dog hates me now. I tell you, he fell in love with
I'm sorry, Michael, but I was told to just keep on going when I stopped there.
I mean, Harrison's own CBD is like my secret. No matter
Hey, Wes, are you mushroom stamping those barrels for Bean?
Everybody, I didn't know it was just special for him.
Whoa!
Y'all get the special treatment.
Yeah. Fortnite tea bag.
Oh, nice. I must be doing something right, guys. I can't. Yeah, there you go.
Is it a grand
got some iced
can or what?
tea. I got some iced tea.
Nice.
It's from the house.
and then all of a sudden,
I don't know. It wasn't made. It was grows.
What's going on, Frank?
So all the focused, fully energized. I'm like thrusting out
Well, the Christmas time blues are going away. It's
Sweet
getting
tea.
close to New Year's. It's time to celebrate now.
Yeah, I got. We're still eating off of damn leftovers over here, man.
Yeah, I'm loving my leftovers. Big ham, hell yeah.
Yeah, I cooked a 12-pound ham.
Yeah,
And it
man.
was just me and my wife here.
See, I cheated. I went and got that 10-pound honey baked ham or 9.9 pound honey baked ham.
Well, I finally put my new smoker together, so I had to try that out too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think I did a 8.5 pound salted caramel ham.
We got Kroger and a couple Meyer hams. They were 69 cents a pound, man. You can't
Yeah, I
can't beat
didn't
that shit.
pay anything for mine. Super cheap.
Shit, yeah, man. 10-pound ham for $6.90 something.
I think mine. I probably must have paid about the same. 12-pound was
I buy
like
$9
$9
or 4
or
every year, man. Now we got 4 of them, maybe 5 in the freezer now. Hell yeah.
Shit, I paid
spiral cut.
I paid $100 for my honey baked ham.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and
they are good.
What's her name?
Yeah, honey baked ham
what
is
was
an
her
excellent
name?
ham. But I tell you, yeah.
Chloe Mandela was her name.
Oh, hell. You ain't nice, Damon.
Turn that
Miss
around.
Piggy.
Hey,
That was her name, Miss Piggy.
If it was Toby Mandela, it would have been 150.
Miss Piggy.
It would have been 50 cents. What it would have been.
Yeah, but I would have only gave you 5 cents worth.
Couple of dog treats.
That sounds good.
Damn it, man. Toby, you guys are killing me over there.
What's going on, Randy?
Phil said you might hop on a little bit later. He just messaged me, so he might hop on a little bit later.
What I'd like to know is I was looking through my friends list and I sent him messages, and for some reason, Hydrographics is not my damn list. I'm like,
Because
Okay,
he lost.
I'll explain this to you. He
Huh?
got kicked off of Facebook for a post that he did. They didn't even warn him. They just took both of his fucking accounts. So now they have to start it. He had to start a new one.
Oh, I was thinking, man, he done defriended me. What the hell have I done?
No, not at all. Not at all, dude.
I was going to say it wouldn't be the first, but I can't think of anything I ever said.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I must have gotten drunk and said something.
I'm good
No,
at
you're
that.
good, bro.
Yeah, I've been that close several times, Santa.
I know, man. I push it. I'm like a child, man. I'll poke and push until I get you right at that edge, and I'll back off a bit. sometimes.
Let's see. Got hams on the roof eating corn, getting ready to go in the freezer. Look at that.
Buffalo stew.
Buffalo stew.
Beefalo or buffalo?
What? James, you prick. Got buffalo stew and fry bread. And
It's all right, brother. I'm
you
giving you a hard time.
James comes over and
I
starts
didn't know that you got your
fucking
shit
that.
cooked, though. That sucks.
This is not live, Jerry Miller. We're actually pre-recorded. We recorded this yesterday, and we're just now actually letting it out into the
2 days ago. 2 days ago.
interweb. So CBS butt plug safe use at
Well,
home.
we got the glass ball that lets us know what questions we'll be asking.
Yeah. So, just so you know.
Just so you know.
Yeah, brother.
I knew he was going to say it. See.
Yeah, it's on YouTube, bro.
Yeah, we're over on Philbilly's YouTube
Rumble.
page.
Kick. We on Kick.
Or Rumble.
You figured
We
the
go to
Kick shit
Rumble
out
and
yet?
type in.
Still not working.
We need to get more people on that Rumble.
Rumble. Alan Bishop's in the house. See, hold on.
What's going on, Alan?
Moonshine Militia
Chris,
on Rumble.
the wrong thing.
Cheers, brother.
We're live, Jeremy Miller. We are live. What's up, guys? Little drink.
Cold oat.
Nice.
Corn, oat, sugar, matured
Matured
in
in
brandy
brandy
cask. Awesome.
Damn it,
Sounds
man.
good.
Now you're good.
I want to try some of that sunshine I saw you working on again. That's the second batch that you made, isn't it? Or is that another video of the prior one? Working
Every
those
time James posts,
sunflower
he
seeds
posts
over. Huh?
twice now. Every time I get a post from James now, it comes up twice.
Yeah, yeah.
I've spent the last 4 days binge watching horror movies like crazy. So I got to do a year-end review on horror movies. So my brain's getting a little bit fried.
I watched that one live the other day on Showtime about the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah. I've been trying to do all the horror movies that were released in 2024 that were worth anything. So
There wasn't that many to watch.
Oh yeah,
there's more, there's better horror movies on
there is.
porn.com.
I got about a list of about 40 horror movies that I had to go through and weed through the ones that are actually worth anything.
You got a big pile of
Sunshine is coming.
and a small pile of good ones and a big pile of bad ones.
There's quite a few good ones actually. A lot of the big budget ones were decent, and I wouldn't say good. I like the small independent movies. There was quite a few really good ones.
Yeah, they usually always get out quicker.
Yeah.
What was your favorite of the year
so far? If we're talking smaller budget, I just got done watching one called Infested. It's a French import from the people that are actually going to be making the next Evil Dead movie, Evil Dead Burn.
I think I've seen that pop up, but I haven't watched it.
It was relatively good. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I got a question for Damon.
Yes, sir.
Where's my flag?
It has been ordered. So
gentlemen?
now, during the Christmas time, all the flags get drop shipped. Ask Jeremiah. It took him how long
What's happening?
What's up?
Oh shit, I'm online. Holy shit.
Are you Walmart shopping again?
God damn, I'm sitting here typing away and shit, and it's about damn time someone put me up there.
We can change that.
I'm sorry, man. I just saw y'all.
We can change that.
I'm at Walmart shopping for jars.
Go to the dollar store.
No, the dollar store is not good for. Well,
Walmart's got about the cheapest ones, or
yeah,
Rural King's got cheap ones sometimes.
Yeah,
I'll get mine at Wally World.
Yeah, if you can find the Walmart brand ones at Walmart, they're usually about $2 cheaper.
Yeah. I had to get some wide mouth jars for some of the lids. I got some of those lids from Hillbilly Glass Barrels. So I needed to get me some wide mouth jars to put some bourbon in or make some bourbon in.
You just doing a quart?
I ordered.
No, I've got like 2 of them.
I use those for half-gallon jars. That way you can get a little more return.
All right.
I may look at the half-gallon jars.
I would. Yeah.
Philip Armstrong. It is scheduled for delivery
There they
January
all are.
3rd. It's scheduled for delivery January 3rd, it looks like.
All right.
I've never ordered one of them flags. I thought I'd just wait and buy one at the show.
Yeah, but you know what? Every time you get there, I'm always mysteriously sold out, aren't I?
I think you come sold out.
He does.
Yeah.
There you go.
You show up without them.
Dan, I
Tom's
got
good for that too. Tom does that too. I don't know.
Moonshine.com. And order one from there.
Yeah, jump in there, Hydra. Of course, you're not my friends list, so I can't send you a link.
Dan Gray, your flag is expected delivery of December 31st.
Sweet. That sounds great.
So you get a
We'll put it up in the Dan cave.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I don't want one of them little silky ones. I want one made out of cotton.
Yeah, I saw that, Kevin. There was what's going on? Anybody know anything about those fires going on in Maggie?
What fires?
No, I hadn't heard.
I shared a video of it, but I don't know much more.
Anything about flowers?
I saw a video somebody posted about a month ago that was down there.
There was something. One of the hotels caught on fire, and then today one of the dance hall or something caught on fire. Stomping ground.
Yeah.
Might be little insurance jobs, you know, that they're not covering the flood damage, so they'll cover fire damage. I know we had a lot of that.
Yeah, maybe.
Stomping grounds. Stomping grounds is put on fire.
Yeah, stomping grounds.
Got the half gallons.
And then he says arson.
There you go.
There you go.
I got one over here beside me that's got apple brandy in it.
Hey, Alan Bishop talking about classes coming up in the future.
Awesome.
Who's giving classes? Mike?
Ain't it Amanda?
No. This is the Alan's.
Alan's gonna do some. I know Amanda's gonna do some.
Mike Frayne, he's doing classes.
Is he?
You know, that's awesome. You know, that really is.
Hopefully, I'm gonna do some videos. It's not gonna be classes though. I'm gonna do some instructional videos on that 101 Distilling 101 site. Yeah, it'd be fun.
All I say is I've watched all the instruction videos I need to watch.
I don't know, man. I've tasted your shine.
And I
wish how I could make something.
I make good shine.
I'm kidding you, brother. You make fine shine.
Yeah,
I got some.
You're committed to that, brother.
Right here. Well, I got some tea right here in the truck. It's sweet tea, boy. I tell you what.
Brian from LPR Shine, ladies, panty drop.
What's going on, Brian?
Panty remover.
Hey Santa, next time I see you, I'm gonna have you try some of this 14-week-old mash that I'm getting ready to run.
I was asking earlier, what's all in it?
Well, I finally figured it out. I couldn't remember, it'd been so long ago, but it's 50-50 Bloody Butcher and Argentina orange corn.
Interesting.
Nice.
Should be
And I
good.
finally kicked.
And it was no sugar in that one either, so it's not going to yield a lot. But I'll tell you what, it still looked good.
What's it taste like?
I don't know. I ain't ran it yet. I'm gonna run it here in about an hour.
Mash taste like?
What's the mash taste like?
The mash tasted good. Just tastes like beer, basically.
What kind of
Got
beer?
some lacto on the top.
Corn
Looks
wine.
good.
Like
It did have some lacto on the top, and but yeah, it didn't smell bad anywhere else. Even the slurry down in the bottom wasn't bad.
It sounds like that lactose scared you from tasting it.
No, I tried it. I did like a finger taste of it, and it tasted like vinegar, really.
What was her name? What was her name?
Vinegar.
Vinegar?
Yeah.
Better than tuna.
Right?
It's early yet, boys. We haven't even done a shot yet.
I didn't.
That's pretty cool, Alan.
I am going to do a couple mashes tonight while I'm at it. I got 100 pound of Ohio Blue and 100 pound of the Argentina orange, and I've got about 450 pounds of pineapple. So I'm gonna make some kind of mixture out of that.
Oh yeah.
What are you gonna do
Yeah.
to
Hot
bring
damn,
that
dude.
acid down though?
Well, what that
The
blue and
pH is gonna
orange
be high
tastes
as
like.
hell.
Yeah, I know the pH on that. I had some issues with that last time. That's kind of one of the reasons I was hopping on here is maybe get a few pointers on what to do with the pineapple. Last time I ran it, I tried to make it into a rum, I guess, per se, by putting some brown sugar in it, and it made it stink like shit. And it stunk when it came out of the still, too. So,
Okay,
I've
Put some
never.
crushed oyster shells in there.
that's what I was
Boil
gonna
some
say.
up and put them in a cheesecloth bag and just throw them in there.
Yep.
gotcha.
Handful per gallon.
Just go to Tractor Supply or whatever your feedlot is for your chickens, and
Right.
get you a bag
Yeah,
of
they
them.
sell it at Feed Supply Store.
Yeah.
It's cheap as hell. Of course,
Cool.
you know, you can get like a 1 or 2 pound bag is like $5. A 10, 12 pound bag's like $7.
Yeah,
50
not
pound
much.
bag's like $9. So just get a 50 pounder. You can use it in your garden too. It works around
Yeah.
plants and stuff. So.
Right.
Do you
Sounds
have
good.
an infuser?
Do I have what, like a thumper?
Yeah,
Infuser.
an infuser.
Yeah.
Make sure you save a lot of those pineapples for that because they don't carry real well.
Yeah, it's a 5-gallon thumper, and I put 15 pounds of, well, I've got it sitting in there right now. I ain't ran it yet, but I put 15 pounds of pineapple in it.
He's
So,
got plenty of pineapple.
You have.
oh, yeah, I got 95-pound bags of it.
Holy shit!
450 pounds.
Do you have?
Is that
And I bought them all for
dehydrated?
$5.
No, you did not.
I did.
Mark.
So this discount store by me,
Wow.
they've had it's basically stuff that's made for a pizza place, and they were blowing them out all summer long. I bought 100 pounds once, and they was like $2.50 a bag. So I went in there back in October, right before I went down to Old Fort, and I said, "Hey, you know, how much you want for all that pineapple?" It's like, we've been sitting on it for a while. If you want it, you buy 2 bags of it, and you can have the other 88 bags for free.
Wow.
I was like, sold.
Gone.
Yeah, message me what store this is. I'm not too far from you.
Yeah.
It's called Grandview Flooring. There's one in Hillsboro. It's where Town and Country used to be at in Hillsboro.
Oh, I know exactly where you're at. All right. Been a long
So-
time, but
Hey,
But yeah, it was a hell of a deal on that. I told them I'd bring them some jars of moonshine this spring. So that's kind of the trade-off.
When I started listening to y'all tonight, you're talking rum or whatever. I'm getting ready to start some rum. Now, do I go brown sugar? Do I go molasses, or do I go cane sugar?
what are you doing
Well,
with it?
if you're gonna do rum, what are you gonna do it with?
A fruit, just a fucking summer fruit. It's got apples in there. It's got fucking grapes in there. It's got watermelon in there. It's got blueberries in there. It's got.
So you're not looking for like just a super heavy rum flavor, right?
No, I'm just looking for something
Yeah, I'd
more
just
of a
go
brandy
cane
I
on that.
guess.
I would use just brown sugar. If you put molasses in it, it's going to take over every
I
other
don't
flavor.
even know if I'd use brown. I just use regular cane on it and not even try to ruin the flavor of all the fruits in it. You know, I did like a banana, you know, with brown sugar and molasses. You can do like pineapple does good with brown sugar and molasses, but like all the other fruits that you mentioned, I don't know that wouldn't be just best as a
Just do a straight brandy.
a cheap brandy. Yeah,
I don't mix fruits with any rum unless I'm doing it after the fact because it always just gets taken over by the rum flavor. It's a super heavy. It's a heavy flavor.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, what about
Hey, Wes?
Yes, sir.
Do you want some pineapple?
I mean, I'd probably take some pineapple and try it.
Cool. I'll hit me up here sometime in the near future, and I've got way more than I'm going to run anytime soon. And I mean, I like doing some of it, but if you want 100 pound of it, let me know. We'll get you hooked up.
Hell yeah, I'll get with you for sure.
Do they ever have bananas up there?
What's
I
that?
was telling you, brother, the best way to store those things is in a barrel on some sugar and water.
Right?
Yeah, if you weren't too far away from me, man, I need a whole bunch of it, but
it'd be costly to ship it all, but
far away.
yeah, it can set for shit. It's like canned food. It's in a real heavy duty sealed
Oh yeah, it's
plastic
packaged
bags,
sealed.
so it'll last. It's like an MRE. It should last for a long time.
No, yeah.
What do you
I'll
know about
even-
MREs?
What's the cake still at in
I'm
Washington?
not sure what he means by that question.
What are you talking about, Ocean? We need more
Well,
information.
they're trying to find them on Facebook Marketplace.
Guys,
Fine,
I'm gonna
why?
get out of.
Yes,
I got to get out of Walmart here. I'll catch you later. I'll stop.
All right,
Get
brother.
back on in a little bit.
Okay,
All
we'll
right.
talk later, buddy.
Doing great. I love you.
Later,
All
brother.
right. Yep. See you guys later. Take care.
So, yeah.
Hey,
you again.
just did a rhyme: malt,
Sounds
double thumper, orange peel,
interesting.
lemon peel, bitter orange, cocoa nibs, nutmeg, and sea lime.
That's like
Sea lime
me,
for the average person is like cinnamon.
That one
Cinnamon.
switch right there. Okay, Alan, you fucking took my fire right there with that cocoa nibs. Are you just straight adding that, or are you using that to ferment? Because you can go both ways with it, and I'm really confused. Maybe I need to give Alan a call and talk to him.
You should.
Offline. No corn in that one. Yeah. Here's the kicker. If
You
you
got a
guys look
shirt
up
on?
those nibs, okay, the way you get the chocolate out of that, the chocolate flavor
Oh, nice.
flavor out of it, you have to ferment them. And I'm kind of lost on how you take that raw fruit and then ferment it, or if you could take the raw fruit, grind it up, and throw it in your mash, and then in turn, as it's fermenting, will it create the chocolate flavor?
Did you try it yet?
I think Alan distills on the grain there too, so he's fermenting and running it all at the same time.
I forget about that guy's name down there in hey, Lisa, that guy down there in Mexico.
Hey,
Him and
Lisa.
I were chatting about it, and he was going to send me up a couple pods to where I could play with it.
I would think infusion would probably carry a lot more.
But the thing of it is, you got to ferment. You have to ferment the fruit before it'll give you that chocolate flavor.
Oh, okay. I don't know anything
That
about
is how
that.
chocolate is come. If you got the fruit, it's a very bitter fruit, and then you ferment it, and it turns chocolate.
Oh, okay. Well,
Michael
yeah, I would.
Bowen in the house.
What's going on, Mr. Bowen? What are you drinking, Mark?
What am I drinking?
Yeah.
My potato shot.
We're waiting to hear what you're drinking.
Yeah.
Okay, Alan, I got you.
Curious
But
where
what
you
about
sipping it there?
Alan? Have you tried getting the original pod itself and go from that part?
Hi, Marcia.
People like some of these today.
Michael, we can't hear you if you're talking.
Marsha.
Marcia.
He's rebooting.
Oh, look at that. See that right there? To be honest, though, dark baking chocolate gives the same
effect.
Good to know.
But see, what I'm trying to do is ferment it already in the mash. So trying to make mash out of the original bean or the original fruit and mix that in like with the corn.
That's what he's saying, that the original dark baking chocolate's giving you that same flavor, though.
But that I heard is a fucking nasty mess.
I don't know. I see Michael Bowen's back in the house. Man, he's a good looking man, isn't he? Look at that.
Is he live? Or is it Memorex?
Memorex tonight. He's like Max Headroom over there. Can you hear us, Michael Bowen? I guess you can't even hear us, so we could talk all this shit about him we wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't
Never
like
know.
am I. Hey, Alan, if you would, shoot me your phone number. I've lost yours, and I want to give you a holler on this. We'll talk after hours about it, I reckon.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I saw you pouring the ingredients in. I wasn't sure if you was pouring that into the steel and cooking it for mashing it, or putting that into the steel to distill, or
Yeah, I'm confused about what he's talking about myself.
Which
I'm
one?
not quite. Jim, is it Jim?
Come on,
Yeah.
Shadow.
Yeah, I'm confused about what you're talking about. You're
Okay.
trying to measure. Okay.
No, here's what it is. When you get the cocoa pod, the fruit from that tree, if you eat that fruit, it's very bitter. It does not taste like chocolate at all. You have to ferment those individual little fruits or seeds within that pod.
You mean you got to extract it,
flavor.
right? You mean extract it?
Ferment.
No. Basically you're taking that pod, you cut it open, you got a bunch of seeds on the inside. Then in turn you malt, just like we malt corn, you malt those seeds. At that time is when it turns on to a chocolate flavor. That is what they grind
sweetness
up.
is the
Sweetness. No, the sweetness comes from sugar.
Yeah.
It does not come from the chocolate.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, Alan said to send him a message and he'll give you his number.
Okay.
Obviously, he's not going to blast it here live because you know what?
Yeah, I'll just type
You have all kinds of creepy people like me. I mean, people like Lisa Day would be texting them all the time.
Yeah.
No. What I'm thinking about, like, if you take that pod, bust it open, get the seeds out of there, malt it. Okay, you're getting that chocolate flavor. Now that it's malted, you mix that malted fruit in with your corn. Will it convert the starches in the corn over to sugar?
Amylase. Does it have amylase? Yes. Don't you have high temp amylase? Just use it.
Well, yes, but what I'm getting at here is I'm wanting to get naturally that chocolate flavor into my mash.
Try it. That's what you got to do is just try it. Find out.
Well, I'm talking with that kid down there in Mexico. He's going to send me some pods.
Anyway, Colton Sharp's got a question here. How fast should my string be coming out? Stream, I'm guessing stream should be. It was running a 10 gallon. How hot and high are you running that? I've always been told like a pencil lead is perfectly fine, right?
On a 10 gallon.
On the side you seal.
That's pretty fast on a 10.
Just past a drip. Like
kind of like an old man pee.
Almost to the point of it running steady.
I ain't running that slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never drip. I've never had the drip.
That's called a surge, man. You know. That's
kick
surge.
you.
Well,
come back, Fred.
Instead of calling it drips or whatever, or how many ounces in an hour are you producing? Can we go
on a 10-gallon steel? If you go to your sink and you try to adjust that sink just past a drip, just to where it's the smallest little trickle you can get, that'd be about the size of, just a fast drip to a small stream, right in that threshold.
Yeah, it might the stream might stop and go drip, and then stream
and drip. Right.
Yeah.
Like an old man piss. There you go.
That's still a tricky
I've got better control on my drips. It's just a steady.
Yeah, he takes the Flow Max.
Yeah. It's just a steady drip coming on down.
Well, then run it out a steady drip, just like you're talking about.
It's like I caught something down a PI or something.
We keep moving. What the hell just happened? Well, Jeremiah and Bowen just keep bouncing. Jeremy Stewart. You know what? This guy here, Jeremy Stewart. I miss this guy.
Where the hell's he been?
I don't know, but I still miss him.
And healing up.
Yeah, Marcy, he came back and then he's gone again. It's like an old man pissing. That's right. That's what it should be like. Like a pencil lead. It's not too. It's thin. It's not like a cap open. It's like a pencil lead. It's a small, thin stream.
Yeah.
And occasionally, like I said, occasionally it'll drip, but then it'll come back to a stream.
Just as fast as drip as you can get to the slowest stream you can get. That's and you can
that.
Let us know how it turns out, Colton. Absolutely, let us know how it turns out.
The flow don't have to be heavy.
That's not what she said.
It's been too damn long. I can't remember that.
I got bad jokes all day long.
I'm sure you do. What's going on?
Yeah, you're a fucking trucker. Of course you do.
Yeah, but Jeremy, I want to see you in a few days, though, right? See you up at Alfredo's dig. I'm gonna be there. Yeah, they do something called Jeremiah. It's called a hard reset. Try that. Wonders. Those old CPUs. That's right, baby. So, Mark Morgan, how you been, brother?
Dude, you
What's going on next weekend?
Man, I've been tired as
Shadow.
balls, man. I've been tired as all hell. I spent that week in Florida. What's that?
You never told me where you saw that coffee.
You remember that one jar that you gave me, that bigger jar?
Stole it from me.
It turned out to be coffee as well.
Is that my coffee?
So I got back to the hotel room one night, and I'm like, oh man, can't wait to get some of this potato. It was in the freezer. I cracked it open. I took a big old drink too. Man, that's coffee.
That's a good thing to have in the morning.
I had a bunch of coffee.
Yeah, I had some of that the other night, and it got to the point where I lost the coffee flavor, but it was still good.
Somehow you always end up with that jar of coffee, don't you?
Now, that was the first coffee I ever had.
I thought you ended up with a jar of mine. Who was it that ended up with a jar of mine?
Wasn't me.
Must have been Roger.
No, that was you.
I think it was Roger.
Has anybody ever tried sweet and low?
No.
No. That's artificial shit, ain't it?
I gotta tell you, look, check this.
Coffee.
Check this out. On my way down to Florida, I drove down for a couple days. I stopped and saw Jeff Singleton.
Oh my God, dude!
Nice.
They gave me that. That's
Gave it to you now.
Yeah,
Let
me see it. I missed it. I was reading the chat. Awesome.
Merry Christmas. No shit. That is so freaking cool.
3D printed. Is that Tracy?
Mine's just one of those little weedy ones.
Jeff Singleton.
Oh, Jeff, cool.
Yeah, Ozark still makes those for real. That's actually.
And I got a bag here full of liquor.
Awesome.
Ooh.
Right. So
I need
I'll
to
be
take some
doing,
road trips, go
I'll be
see
doing
you.
I'll be doing a tasting video on some of his stuff here probably in the next few days.
Cool.
I'm like, dude, he gave it to me and it was all boxed up and everything, so I didn't realize what I had until I got home. I opened it up and I was like, dude.
No, I never do. I heard some people talking about aging on hickory wood as well, but no, I've never done the hickory syrup or aged on hickory wood.
I've got a bag of hickory, but I've never tried it.
But the
Yeah,
hickory
there's
syrup,
people I
down
can't
here
remember
we
which
don't get no
group it
hickory
was. They were
syrup.
talking
I don't
about
know.
aging on some hickory, and
I think that could overpower super fast.
yeah,
Hickory's
I
a
think it'd get
heavy,
better
heavy.
in a lot of towns.
Yeah.
I noticed none of you jokers picked up on that aging on pecans at all.
I don't like a nutty drink.
I give you a bunch of them, a whole mouthful.
Yes, you do, Toby. You love nuts in your drink.
No, I don't like a nutty drink. Now, sometimes I like a little something warm in my belly, though.
I'm not even gonna go there, man.
Hi, baby.
So,
Raw like an oyster.
If it's half hour later, I
No.
everybody, Jeremiah's back in the
You're
house.
okay. You're all right. I'm not even drinking or nothing.
Back down now, climbed in the attic.
Charger man saying, I can't see it.
Nice.
damn, it is about that time of year again.
For what?
Set some sap trap.
Man, I thought it would be super cool to do just a small batch. Just take the sap down to the perfect starting gravity and no farther and see what you get out of that.
Isn't that a lot of work?
Oh, it'd be
Yeah, but
to
it'd
get
be pure,
5
though.
gallons at a high gravity. It would be a shitload.
It would be
Yeah,
pure.
you
It
need a
would be
bunch.
pretty damn good.
I mean, I'll probably never do it myself, but I thought it would be cool experiment.
It would take. I wonder how many
Brayton's
gallons of
going
syrup
again.
it would take to get down there.
I think of shit. I don't even remember what they say. How much it takes to get a gallon? It's not much at all.
What to a consistency you can ferment or
Oh, I have no idea what it takes to do that. I don't know what the gravity is when you get it out of the tree.
yeah.
Hold on, Will,
Oh,
Jason.
nothing, man. When you get down the tree, it's nothing. I mean, it's,
Somebody had to have
it's
surgery?
water. It's just,
You'd have to boil it way down.
You have to render it down big time.
Yeah,
I
Jason,
sent you a link,
are we
brother, if
there?
you want to jump in here with
Be a
us.
whole lot of work.
Like
A
I
lot
said,
of
I'm not
energy.
doing.
A
I'm
lot
not
of
doing
energy
it, but
spent. It'd be a lot
Really?
of energy.
That's a good
Uh,
idea. Use it to, adjust your proof. I use dextrose.
Hey, Alan, is that like pure maple syrup out of the tree, or is that
That's
you
out of the
produced
jar.
it?
Maple sap out of the tree.
Sure.
What he's
Is
talking
that what he said, Snap? Yeah,
Maple
right
sap.
out of the damn tree.
does it take a
That's one.
lot? I feel like it would take a whole lot to make a
somebody got
difference.
television on.
Yeah.
10 to 1.
10 to 1. 10 gallons to make 1 gallon of syrup.
Syrup or sap that's a decent gravity.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, I'm being specific, but now I'm
no,
curious.
Wes. I'm following you 100%.
Sap. Syrup is after you boil it down.
Exactly.
Talking about
Well,
just
that's what he's talking about. It takes 10 gallons boiled down to 1 gallon to make the syrup.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's awfully thick. We're not looking for that. We're looking for
I don't
like
think it would be all that thick.
0.09 or
Well,
whatever.
yeah, I mean, you can take it down to any level. I mean, instead of adding water and then adding the syrup, you can just add a watered up syrup, that's not rendered further down.
That's what
either
I'm
way.
getting at. Just
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
it
sure.
at the gravity you want. Ferment that.
Yeah, so he's there you go. Anybody make elderberry brandy?
Nope, never messed
John,
with it.
is that a Mustang in the background of your picture?
Not just straight elderberry. I've had it in some blackberry that got made to a brandy, but not just straight elderberry. No.
Yeah.
So he's just proof.
Tracy Bogart made it with some blackberry.
Yeah,
It's good with berries.
He's proofing with the sap. So instead of adding that distilled water, he's just adding sap to drop it down.
Huh? And it don't cloud it up, nothing.
You don't worry about clouding. He's talking about a mash.
Mash.
No, this is the proof down. Wheat whiskey. He's proofing it
Oh.
down.
No, I
think he's talking about
I
the
proof
ABV
the
and
sap
the
to raise
mash.
the gravity in your mash.
He's
I
saying
think he's
no. It says I proof.
I'm lost in.
So my guess is that if he's got something that's coming out 120 degree proof, he's using sap to proof it down to 100 proof.
That's how I take it.
A wheat whiskey.
I never thought about using it like that.
I thought you were talking about to get gravity. I don't know where my mind. That's where my mind was.
Yeah, I thought it was for gravity
Your
myself.
mind's in the gutter.
I was with you, Santa.
But that sounds like an even better way to use it because it would take so much work to get a little bit.
November cloud.
Yeah.
10 acres in the back, Washington. Nice, dude. You got 10 acres of elderberry. Run that shit.
John, I want that damn Mustang in your back picture. John Saltz, I want that Mustang.
November cloud. No cloud. No.
Yeah, no, he's proofing finished spirit. So yes.
Cool. Hell yeah, that's cool. I never even thought about using it like that.
Well, Lisa, just say that you like his shirt.
You'll be getting yours soon, Lisa.
Oh,
nice.
Again.
Lisa, you'll get yours Tuesday.
Thank you.
Look at that, Lisa.
Oh my God, John.
Porn star.
All right. He sold it to
Y'all
me.
need to hit somebody up and get you one of these copper bracelets.
Who am I supposed to hit up? Who did it?
A good friend of mine. Well,
okay.
Well, if you're going to tell us to get with him to get one, you're going to have to tell us who it is.
No, I said you all get. Well, this was made by Wayne. He gave it to me.
All right.
So, Ma, you can't be giving me gifts. It makes me feel weird.
You know what? I'm going
He
to
said,
tell
"No,
Wayne
I'm gonna
right
make
now.
me feel real weird, and he gave this to me. And Copper, steel.
All right. First
Sugar
step.
foam.
Hey,
What the hell is
Toby.
sugar foam?
I took the first step, Toby.
Why is Bishop the whiskey
What
wizard?
happened? What are y'all talking about anyway? I really don't know.
Lisa, did you get your still?
I did. I got it today.
Awesome.
Have you got it cleaned yet?
No, I haven't. I got to get some hoses.
You don't need hoses to clean it.
Well, you don't need hoses.
You don't want to run any water in your condenser when you're doing a vinegar run. Just
Well, you're looking at a
steam it.
bunch of hosers right here.
Steam it.
Yeah, there's plenty of hoses.
There's all
in
kinds
here.
of hoses
Pepper.
here. Yeah.
Steam it with a pepper mash.
No, you want to run that vinegar for a couple hours.
Yeah, steam it with vinegar, straight vinegar. Not straight vinegar, but
Sassafras. That's
well-
Mark Morgan's area. Is anybody infused with sassafras, Mark Morgan?
And
Right.
give your 2 cents.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
Does it give off?
So did Hillbilly Glass Barrels. I got some of his right here.
Does that give off the root beer flavor?
That's how I get it.
Okay.
But you have to make a root beer syrup. That's the sassafras. You can do just
Sassafras tea.
That's where he gets his world famous root beer, clear root beer.
I've set it down somewhere. I don't know where the hell it was.
I can say
found
it's
some coffee the other night, and
those guys took it to Denmark, right? So it is world famous now.
yeah.
Yeah.
In London.
In London. That's right. So, there you go.
Mostly berries for me, blackberries and blueberries,
Foraged locally.
elderberries, mulberries.
Oh, mangoes.
I'm not on a farm,
Dingleberries.
so I don't get to go out and pick corn.
Whatever the farmer gives me. I don't
Only
forage.
thing I got
Mostly what I forage, I'd have to say is berries.
Yeah, berries.
Unless you call buying shit from Kroger that's on sale foraging.
I've got 2 blueberry plants. I've got 3 blackberry and a big
What's
ass
going on
grape
here,
plant.
Gunner? St. Louis, Missouri.
What up,
We were
Missouri?
talking about Missouri not a couple weeks ago with I think with you, Toby.
Say again.
The state we all wish we lived in.
Nah, I don't.
Arkansas?
I'm pretty happy with Tennessee, baby.
You can do up what 200 gallons a year or something like that.
so
20.
can I.
Missouri.
Oh, in Ohio you can.
Yeah, there's a lot of sassafras.
I mean, I
You say
am.
you're coming up in a couple of weeks.
I don't think some other things. I mean, they've got some of the shoot, what's that
Oh,
called?
yeah,
The
dude.
little imitation bananas with us.
Plantain.
No, not plantains.
Bananas are imitation plantains.
No, it's they have them here. Shit, man, my mind's it's going. Pawpaws.
Another shot.
Oh,
Pawpaws.
pawpaws.
Here.
Yep.
Persimmons here. Trying to
That's
think of all the
Toby.
indigenous.
Toby like persimmons.
Persimmon jam.
Lots of people like that stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
apples, I
No,
guess,
I'm
is,
saying you like to run it. It's delicious. I've tried it.
I got very little left.
Hey,
buddy.
Sandman,
Yes, sir.
There's a farm down the road from me
drinking right now.
that has a whole bunch of muscadine
tea.
grapevines.
Muscadine.
Persimmon
There
tea.
you go.
And
There
I
you go.
think when they start popping next year, I'm gonna go by there and see if I can get me a few pounds of those.
Hey, yeah.
I'd love to do some muscadine wine, then turn that into some good stuff. You know what I mean?
I've never had a brandy, but I don't like muscadine wine. It's just a funky flavor.
You don't like muscadine wine?
I like
Uh-uh.
muscadine,
What the
I
hell
like
is wrong
muscadine
with you?
cider. You know, I like muscadine cider. I've never
Oh,
had a
no.
muscadine wine, so I always figured I'd try it. I'd try it out. See.
I've had one. I don't think I've ever had a cider.
I
Oh,
like
there
I've
you
never
go.
done
Come on,
this
Patrick.
or brandy.
Alan, there is a chemical in pawpaw. I can't remember what it is. It's
I love
supposedly
you, Bill Club.
slightly toxic, but I don't know. We've been eating pawpaws around here for a long time. I can't remember what the name of it is.
Happy New Year, Bill.
Happy New Year's, cunts.
It's not a dentist. It's something I can't remember what the name of it is.
I know what you're talking about. I don't.
Stop
I
Yeah,
know what it is.
200 gallons in
I
a
like
whole
that
year
corn
for
cider
personal
also.
consumption. Yep.
Something I
Corn
can't.
cider's pretty good.
Yeah, you can do it right on your front driveway.
Let me Google it. Hell, I can't remember shit.
The problem is you have to live in Missouri to do that, and I just don't want to live in Missouri.
Yeah.
It is a Denison, Anonison, yeah. I think it's something like that. I say in a Denison, it's Anonison.
Nice.
I've seen a lot of people eat them and never have a problem.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that boiling has to, to take care of a lot of that too. Detoxify. I mean, it
I've
works
got
on cyanide from your
I've got to get a new
bamboo
pot.
shoots.
I
I've
can
about
remember
burnt
going
that.
foraging
I
for
about
ditchweed
burnt the
back
bottom
in
of my
Minnesota.
galvanized pot off.
How in the heck?
Yeah, I saw you stirring away, man. I felt bad. I was like, Santa should have given Toby a damn drill.
Man, I mean to tell you, I worked my ass off on that thing, but I don't mind it. I mean,
Man,
I'm not worried about scorching it because, I bring it to a real hard boil, and I stir it until it gets really thick, and as soon as it gets really thick like that, I'll cut the heat, and then it's not going to scorch. Keep it going.
Just build you a damn stirring rig. It cost me like $70.
Yeah,
I bought one. It's a drywall mixer from Harbor Freight on sale for like $60. And actually, I had all the lumber to do it.
You get
It
on
took me
Amazon too for about
took me
that.
like 15 minutes to build one.
You know them ready mix barrels?
Yeah, the mixers.
Yeah, the ready mixer.
Yeah.
Go on, Jason Acosta.
I need
What's
one
your
of
name?
them made out of
Yeah.
stainless.
Made out of stainless. And then what? Build a fire underneath the fucker?
Yeah. Just build a fire.
Hell yeah, build a fire right underneath that son of a bitch and just let it
Tilt it
roll.
and dump it.
Let it roll, and then you damn right.
Wayne's got a
That
badass
just takes the
stirring
whole
rig
bit.
that he built.
That's an
I'd
idea.
love to have.
Yes,
I'd love to have
love
Wayne's
Wayne's,
stirring rig.
man.
Mine's a
Yeah.
cheap ass version, basically.
If someone was good, they could take a damn 55-gallon steel drum and put fins in there like what's on a mixer. Then in turn, have it like belt driven or something.
Spin the whole thing.
Or
chain driven, you don't have to worry about it getting hot.
You just
chain
light a
driven.
fire. Yeah, it's gonna keep on mixed. You light that bitch on fire and just let fire go.
I mean, I agree. That actually would be super badass, but that sounds like a lot. Again, it took me like 10 minutes to build mine.
Exactly. Yeah.
A drill and a paint mixer,
Yeah, no shit. I don't know.
A piece of wood and some zip ties.
Wow.
The cool thing about the drill. The
Cheers,
cool thing about
everybody.
the drill.
We're talking drunken talk now. Cheers.
Yeah.
The cool thing about the drill that I
guys
got
are about
two
or three shots behind.
It's got a knob on the side that's a
There you go.
speed control. So I just locked the.
So the problem is, Bill, if you gotta pay an illegal to do it every single time, that's $70 every time.
Yeah, that's the loss.
It's like on that little dryer.
It might save you one
That
time.
little switch on the dryer.
Fuck
But then
that little dryer.
going on forward, you're gonna lose money going forward in that.
Yeah, no dryer would work good if the heat
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It sounds really cool in theory, and it actually works great when it does.
Yeah.
But when it doesn't, it's catastrophic.
Yeah.
I used like a mortar
Scott,
mixer.
I was gonna say you can get it cheaper on Amazon. Those work pretty good.
I wished I was there. I would have laughed my ass off.
Wes,
I would have laughed.
On the bottom of your mixer, do you put paddles to rub up against the bottom of your container?
No, I mean it's gonna turn it over regardless. You just got to run it kind of fast. It's got a mud mixer. I don't know. It's about yay big at
with
the bottom
a swirl,
of it.
and if you reverse the drill, you can lift or turn it the other way, and it pushes down and out.
Yes.
So you can lift up and in or push down and out, and it works really well.
And you're talking the paddle ones, not the paint mixing ones.
Well, this is actually the mortar mixer. It's got a
mortar
round thing at the bottom, and then it's got like 4 strips going across. Then it's got 2 curved blades coming up.
I know what you're talking about there.
That's
Now,
a
how
motor
heavy
ditcher,
of a
though.
drill?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
How heavy
Good.
of a drill do you need to run it?
Half-inch drill from.
I burn up a half-inch drill. You really want a low-speed mixer like this one. You'll burn up a half-inch.
I burned up a Craftsman 3/8 that was on its way out, but that half-inch is
Cheers.
I burn up a good half-inch drill. Well, it was a Porter
Gross.
cable. I mean, it wasn't very old. This one, on the other hand, man, because it's geared low, it just
Yeah,
doesn't
and it's
have
got
any
different
issues.
speeds too. It's got different speeds. And
Yeah,
gearing.
it's got a
awesome.
got a gearbox.
Yeah.
High and
Okay,
low, and then
that's what you need right there then. And Wes, you got
But
that in Harbor?
any of the drills that are made for mixing mud. I know that DeWalt and Milwaukee and several others have for drywall mud mixing.
That's all the damn rig is.
Yeah,
These go down.
That. Yeah.
These go down in the handles of my pot. This goes up through the handle of the drill, and then there's a hole drill where it just runs through.
Fucking plug it in, yeah.
Easy.
Yeah,
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, baby.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that probably the next couple of weeks for my keg.
Yeah, James has a trailer motor. That's badass, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
He's got a little trailer motor on his.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not from Minnesota no more, so I ain't got no damn trolling motors around here.
You can still get them. You live on the Outer Banks or on the coast. You can get a trolling motor.
We don't use trolling motors out here in the ocean. You just set that anchor down or you follow the damn current.
You have
They use what's called a drift bag.
Not Charles Manson. Corny Manson.
What happened?
I don't know what you're talking about though, but
Drift
I don't
bags?
freshwater fish.
You never heard of a drift bag?
No, I know what you're talking about. I don't freshwater fish at all, but
I'm talking about ocean fishing with a drift
ocean
bag,
fishing.
bro.
No, hell no, the current's good enough. Once you get out in the Gulf Stream, fucking just let your boat go. You're gonna drift.
But that's on the surface. You throw that drift bag out, you'll move faster and you'll pull that bait a little faster, like you're trolling it.
Yeah,
it works.
Most of the time, though, honestly, most of the time I'm out deep. I'm either trolling for wahoo or dolphin or going for the groupers, bottom fishing.
All right, Toby, what kind of corn did you use in that mash you were doing in that video?
We're going to do some fishing this year, Jim.
You damn right.
Me?
Yeah, Toby.
I used Ohio Blue and rye.
Ohio Blue.
Man, it's such a beautiful freaking. It's such a beautiful color right now that the cap was so fucking pretty.
Ohio Blue's
it's about done. It's actually about done. Yesterday it was at 10:20. It's about done.
80 degrees here, Jeff.
Jeff, are you down in Florida, Jeff?
I'm glad it's warm for you guys. My mash has been
You were going down to Florida. That's right. Never mind.
I got a mash that's been going for 2 months, and it's still at 020. But it's going.
Man, I got one that's been jacked up too. It's my damn honey mash.
Nah, mine's running.
It was my
it's
honey
just
corn.
It's cold as hell, so it's slow. It's still fermenting.
Get that doggone aquarium heater in there. Get you a good one.
I'm not in a hurry. I got other stuff to run.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run a past Patrick right quick. We was talking earlier about the cocoa pods. Have you played with that at all down there?
Yeah, no, I got them. So I sent another guy some cocoa pods, and they got seized at customs.
Oh.
And I don't even know why.
It's fruit. I mean,
it's any kind of plant product, man. They're funny about.
Damn.
They are. It's like it's hit or miss. I've had.
You got to get an agricultural freaking stamp.
Yeah, I mean they do kind of just like a litter of the pickings, to where it's like obviously the cocoa pods they kind of look like I guess you could say pills or something when they're bunched up. I think it's just like probably just not send as much at one time.
I tried to bring some fruit back, from the cruise, man. And
I don't know. Maybe that'll help.
Just box up the pod itself. Fuck the beans on the inside. Just send up the whole fucking pod.
Yeah. All the ones that I got, they're all separated. The beans were so.
Okay. Have you tried to
Send him a
take the
box of
beans
Cocoa Puffs.
and
Tell him shut up.
ferment them and then mix them in with the mash yet?
I have. I actually just did a run with that, and it came out phenomenal.
Sounds good, Scott.
Wow.
Did it have the chocolate flavor in it?
Absolutely.
Okay, Alan.
And then in my infuser, I did honey, agave, and espresso.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, shit. And the flavor came through amazingly.
Now you're talking about the bean, and you let it malt, and then you crush it up from that point.
Correct.
Okay. Now, will that malted bean, will it convert the starches in corn?
It does.
Okay.
You have enough volume of it to, because I feel like the diastatic power, it would take a lot of it to, depending on your ratios.
So I don't know how you make your mash for whiskey. Typically, like myself, I always use 51% corn, and then I'll throw in a good sized bucket of oats just to calm down a lot of the bite. And instead of using the oats, I use the cocoa. And that as I said, it just came through wonderfully. And I mean, there's hardly even a bite.
So did you still have a malted
I'd like to
barley?
send you guys some.
No.
Did you still have a malted barley in it, or it was just the cocoa nibs that?
Hold on. Not cocoa nips. You've got to take the pod, fruit, or seed, malt it, then in turn you add that to the corn.
I'm with you. Was it just that converted the starches, or did you have like a malted barley as well?
Nope, I only have corn.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's crazy that
well,
it'll convert.
I sent Frade the lactose infection that I got from it.
That was beautiful.
I was telling everybody that it was a waste, and I was just going to throw everything.
No, it was beautiful, bro. Run that bitch.
I run everything. It's either good or bad.
If you talk to Alan, getting the yeast strain from did you naturally get yeast, or did you add yeast to it?
I added my wild yeast. I didn't change anything from my recipe, other than the cocoa instead of the oats.
Okay, hey, John, is there anything in particular that you're fermenting that you want the high alcohol yeast for? Anything in particular that you're fermenting? Because certain yeast, certain yeast work better than others with just different fermentation. So, what exactly are you fermenting here?
And the higher your
Ocean,
gravity,
I don't
the
have
hotter
any videos out yet, other than just past shit shows and past ones I've done. But at the beginning of the year, I'm going to start doing some instructional videos, and I'm going to put them on the Distilling 101 page and on the Militia page, and probably a few others. So that should start soon.
But Patrick, Alan Bishop was on here. Talking about the cocoa pods and him working with that. And I couldn't remember what your name was at the time. I'm sorry, I apologize. But I knew you and I was in cahoots with it. We was talking about it, and I just let it about. I know before I told you we're going to keep it down low. But
yeah, I know, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. I mean, I've been so busy, building this distillery, bar, and restaurant. It's been crazy.
So it's fucking awesome. It works. So if you could send me just the pod.
Sure.
See if you can get just the pod sent up this way. And I'm thinking 2 pods would probably get me 10 gallons fermented over. Yes, no?
10 gallons? Yeah.
Okay.
Easily. Yeah. 10 gallons will do more than plenty.
Okay. If you could, I'd appreciate it.
Sure. You got to send me your address, you know.
Okay.
And we'll look at everything with shipping and all that. But it won't be expensive.
Yeah, I got you covered. And to get some legit chocolate to shine up this way would be fucking awesome. And then age it on the pecans. I'm gonna wrap and age it on the pecans like I did with my rice and rye down here. I'm gonna age it on the pecans to give it that nutty flavor. I know Charlie ain't gonna like it, but some other guys out there like nuts.
Right.
Toby
Yeah,
likes
they like nuts.
No pun intended.
I don't even like hazelnut coffee, man.
What does oats
I don't
do
even
for
like the
mash
hazelnut
bill? For
coffee.
me, it makes it a little more creamy and soft. It takes a little bit of the sharpness away. So
You like that creamy
I
soft
always
stuff,
throw a
huh?
handful of oats in there. Yeah, it's good to do.
Once I started using oats, I never turned back.
What you have
Right.
I think it's smooth. It just gives it a smooth, silky. Yeah, it's good.
I have
What's your hat say, Damon?
I have not done oats yet. Maybe I need to try. What do you get?
Yeah,
Just
definitely need to. Definitely.
oatmeal and throw that in your
Yeah,
mash? Is
just
that what you're
regular
talking?
oats. Yeah,
Oats,
just regular
rolled
oats.
oats.
Not using Richmond, just regular rolled oats. Or
Actually, the
roasted
oats I used were raw from Damon, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, I have some oats, raw oats right here in my room. Yeah.
I use raw oats.
Damon, what's your hat say? I can't see it.
It says Hanniger Mining Company. Hanniger Mining Company.
I'll just watch
That's
the gold
from
rush.
some
No
scary
holes
movie.
too dark.
It only,
The right lighting on the end of the snake does wonders.
Fucking Toby.
I didn't even
Well,
hear
he's busting my balls.
I wasn't paying attention to anything he said anyway. What did you say?
I missed it too.
Woo.
What did you say, Toby? Once again, I wasn't paying
what's up,
attention to anything you said, so.
Percent just trying to fix the mess up with the. Oh, it had something about 20%. Have a friend whose younger helper made a yellow corn apple mash and
I'll
sugared
be
it
right
up to
back,
20%.
guys.
The only thing I would do probably add some water and get it down a little bit, and maybe add some apple juice and bring it down and to a more tolerable level. Use your hydrometer and just bring it down to. But if you wanted to get it down to 16 to 18, EC 1118, Lalvin should take care
I
of
mean,
it.
a little bit of energizer and nutrients will go a long way at that point.
Yep. Bill,
Yep.
I got 100% wheat. Well, actually, no, it's not 100% wheat. I put some oats in there as well. But they've been sitting over there done fermenting. It's been sitting for probably about 2 months. It's been done. I just got to run it. I got 30 gallons of it over there.
Every time I do wheat, it comes out smelling awful. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. If there's an infection in the wheat I'm getting,
Yeah,
smells,
mine was kind of stinky
terrible.
too. Mine was kind of stinky too. Mine was stinky, but then once I got used to it and I started fermenting,
oats,
a lot of the
oats,
stinky went away.
Well, some of the wheat,
oats kind of
these days, a
makes
lot of the farmers are using.
Yeah, oats are supposed to make it smoother.
I think it does for sure.
Yeah, a
but
lot of the farmers are using the
Is it
spray
kinda like-
to kill off the yeast to make it all mature at the same time. It's glycophosphates and stuff that they're using.
Let it Bill Club.
Hi, Bill.
So, it's hard telling if you got some that might have been sprayed. You never know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It just
Talk to
comes
your
out
farmer.
nasty.
The dude I get mine from doesn't use that shit, man. I've never had any issues.
I've got it from the same place every time, so
Sour mash.
definitely could be.
Wes, did you see that?
Yeah, so maybe that sweet one on that first one is actually getting all the crap out of it, and then the sour mash is actually
Sour
the good
mash
stuff.
makes it better.
I actually always have, because the first run comes out smelling like the mash is nasty, and I don't want to waste it, so I'll dump it back in those sour
Smelling
mash
like
runs.
balls.
I sour mash about everything at least once, just to get my money's worth, I guess.
I don't know that Ohio blue corn, man. I sour mashed the shit out of that until like 5 runs.
Hey, I've got green corn going, and I tried Phil's sour mash Oaxacan.
Yeah, that's good
This
stuff.
this is a bourbon mash. It's got oats, rye, barley, green corn.
Yeah,
The first rum was all grain, and it is awesome. That's what I'm drinking on. But I'm looking forward to the sour mash because his sour mash was better than his sweet run on Oaxacan Green. I'm hoping to run this one for a while.
Yeah. Oaxaca, I love that Oaxacan, dude.
This is the first time I've ran it.
If I didn't have 30 pounds of that Phil's American corn here, I'd order some of that Oaxacan. I love that shit.
Well,
I wonder what an orange,
some of that
green,
American.
and blue combo would be like.
I need some of the American.
Damon,
Yeah, I just got it.
If you want grains, let me know because I mean we're gonna see you next week, so I can bring them to you.
I don't know how long it's gonna be until I can ferment again. I got 2 fermenters that are full that I got to run. I don't want to get a whole bunch of shit going and then not be able to run it. You know.
Oh, I hear you. I was
got
just
one of
saying
my
it'd be
fermenting
a
barrels
lot
that-
cheaper for you.
You're right. It would be. Oh, good. Damn it.
I forgot my fermenting barrels at Phil's the other day whenever I came through.
Well, here you go, Damon. I'm picking up 55-gallon stackable drums next week for $15. I can bring you some more fermenters. If I can, I got to make sure I can put them in the truck.
Need more fermenters. Damn it, man.
You definitely need more fermenters.
What size are
I got some extra barrels I don't use.
5.
Y'all can have these.
The top's like the screw off.
Patrick, I'd love to come down there and get them.
I got the cap with
the banded top.
Yeah.
They all have the bands. Every single one.
Yeah, I usually run these. I usually run these 65s, but those cost me. Those are $30 a piece, so I'm gonna buy some of these. Phil's
15 sounds good. I might want.
Hang on, let me.
Now, are they sealed topped or are they just barrels?
They're sealed.
Yeah,
I mean,
barrels.
they come with
got
lids
the
and
strap.
locking.
They got the strap.
I'll bring a
Yeah,
picture of
these all got
Like that, just like that, right?
But those look like 35 gallon.
No, those are like 12. So.
Patrick.
Those are six. Down here, those are 16s.
Yeah,
then you got 55s.
Cool.
But I get those barrels for like $10 a piece.
Hang on.
Nice.
It does come with locking lids too. That's the lids.
Okay, so the lid does come off. You ain't got to cut the lid off.
No.
Okay.
I don't buy those. Them suck.
Yeah, they.
Is that a twist? Is it a twist on?
No, it's got those locking caps like the ones you
Oh,
showed.
okay.
I have 3 of those you just showed over here. Mine are 12-gallon, but
yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a couple of those. You can bring that barrel from Phil for me too.
Yep. Pumpkin pie didn't end up in Eastern
I didn't know there was a barrel from Phil.
Yeah.
I
got
to him in a
Toby's.
couple
Toby
days.
gave up his barrel. I got it. Thanks, Toby.
I know.
Toby.
You're welcome.
What?
I'll give you some out of it when I get it done in a few years.
Right
Wait,
on.
what?
I saw an awful lot of pictures of
Hi,
it.
Richard.
Oh.
Hey, Richard Henderson. Shit. Just ask all the questions you want. You know, we got professionals like Damon to amateurs like me on the set and everybody in between.
We're talking about horror movies. I'm your guy for sure.
Say what?
So if you're talking about horror movies, I'm your guy for sure. If you're talking about liquor, I mean, there's definitely.
Well, he says he's learning. He's learning a lot. So
Richard, the best part about it is experimenting. I don't run the same mash twice very often.
I got a stuck mash 1.08.
Well, as close as it's gonna get with me.
I added baking
It
soda
ain't
to get the
precise, but
pH
close.
between 4.5 and 5. I added nutrient distiller's yeast. I don't see any visual change in a day.
I don't see a temperature. What's the temperature?
What's the temperature?
Your pH is happy. What kind of yeast did you run?
It's like a 1040.
Distiller's yeast.
Yeah, there's like so many different possibilities.
Yeah, I would say the main one to go after is that temperature first. 72. Okay.
13,
That's
increase the temp.
18.
Shit, that's fine. I just told you guys I got 2 mashes going that are working.
He had 23 pounds of grain with how much water? 6 gallons of water. Yeah, you got quite a bit of
grains compared to water.
You could do, 3 is about as much as I go. So you might be able to add a little bit of water, but temperature.
He said it started at a 1080. That's, I mean, it shouldn't matter if it's
yeah, that's
thick.
high.
It's high,
And
but
they
it should
just good
ferment.
spot.
But also, when you do that initial gravity reading, it's showing you sugars. It doesn't know whether they're fermentable or not. So
That's very true.
you could have some unfermentable,
throw some sugar in it, see if it'll restart.
I would just leave it set for a few days and see if, and then
just be patient. Make sure the temperature's up. If it's 72, depending on the yeast, it could go really, really slowly.
It's oily feeling.
Where'd you get your grains from?
Not fucking Tractor Supply.
I mean, oily feeling really could just be
that's
corn
common.
oil. That's
Yeah,
not a problem.
Yeah. That's just stuff coming off the corn. Yeah.
That last shit I got from Tractor Supply was not good at all.
No.
Well,
was it cracked
corn?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean,
don't buy cracked corn. Buy whole kernel and crack it yourself, because that cracked shit.
I used to crack corn, but it's hog feed, not it's hog feed. It's for hogs,
yeah, and
for pigs.
it's getting
throw in
scooped
cob
off.
and everything else. It's
getting scooped off the floor. I've seen them do it. They just take a
yeah.
bobcat and scoop it up. Like, you
From
don't
now
know what
on,
you're getting.
I got a farmer here. I'm getting all my corn from him. Fuck this damn Tractor Supply.
That puke smell is going to be a lacto infection, right?
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah,
it could be a. It's also there's acids that build up. Usually, a lacto infection is from lactic acid, and,
there you go.
and also there's a butyric acid in there that gets formed as well. And that's what the puke smell is. It's a butyric, and if you just let that go, the smell go away. Don't try to run it while it's smelly. But if you let that smell go away, it'll be sweet. Yeah.
But it'll carry through if you run it now. I can tell you from experience. Just let it run its course. I've learned a lot of things the hard way.
Yeah, that's the best way to learn, man.
I'm gonna jump off here, guys.
See you later, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Take care.
Talk to you later, bro. Look at that. Nice.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Man, I'm stuck in my ways. I don't try new yeasts, really.
I try all different kinds. I got some of that yellow label angel yeast for $25 a brick on. I haven't yet, and I just got it for $25 a brick on a Black Friday deal, and on Amazon. They still might have it. I don't know.
My buddy Wayne made me a yeast block, and I don't remember what kind of yeast it is, but I put it in that Mohawk Blue and rye, and it's tore through it really good.
Keep that
I'm
block.
excited to. It's a yeast block.
Yeah, I'm saying keep it alive.
Oh, I am. It's hung up and dried out already. It's ready to go for next time.
Oh yeah.
We got G Liz in the house.
What up?
What's going on, Gliz?
What up,
Okay, goes asking. I had luck with the yellow label with straight corn. Yes, it did work, but I didn't care for the flavor of it.
Later.
How long did it take? You didn't cook the corn or gelatinize it or nothing.
No.
You didn't heat it up or nothing.
Nothing.
Correct. Dry
just
right
cold.
Cold
mashed
in
it.
there. I think I had hot water. I think I did have like 150 degree or whatever it tells you on the label. That way the corn and everything come up to that temp. I forget what temp it is. And I added it to it, and it didn't have a good flavor to it. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good though. I mean, it wasn't something I'd write home in the mouth about.
Right.
I would run it on rice if I was going to use it. That's what
and that's what I was going to do next
time. You get them
time.
yeast logs, you never have to buy yeast again.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Now I reached out to my supplier for my rice, my rye down here. And when I get that, I will get some more yellow label and run it that way to see how that turns.
Right.
And hopefully we'll be better off.
I tried it on a stuck mash because I thought maybe I didn't get conversion.
Right.
And it didn't. That's the only time I've ever tried it. I got a bunch, but I haven't used it really.
Gotcha. No, I'm going
to
definitely hit it on my
water to
rice.
stuck mash and it'll go. It'll take off.
Dude, I did
Stuck got a half gallon of water to it.
I did everything in the world to this, Toby. You have no idea, dude. I fought this thing for like 6 months.
It was a long one, wasn't it? Wes?
I dumped it.
We
I
tried
mean,
everything.
it would
I'm still
not.
fighting that damn honey.
Cover your mouth, Sam.
I'm still fighting with it, but it's working.
Fly
It's
trap,
going.
man.
It's just slow.
I got a question for Gliz. If you get back here.
What up, man?
Okay. Your CBD butter.
Okay.
Okay. Have you ever put that into your still?
His mouth open.
Like what folks are talking about, putting butter into the still to make it smoother?
Well, they put the butter in the still to take the foam out.
That
would
keep it from puking is bad. But I have not tried that. I've tried putting some butter in there when I do like my straight peach puree and stuff like that, stuff that I feel like might foam up a little bit more than just grain. I'll throw a little bit of butter in there just so it doesn't puke. But I haven't done the can of butter yet.
I wonder that can of butter in there on a straight corn or whatever, how that if the CBD would come over.
I mean, in theory, I don't know. In theory, I think, it would probably activate it, at 220 degrees. If you're up in the range of that, by the time, you're in vapor, it might carry some stuff over into, maybe if it's CBD, some stuff will maybe still be active. I don't know what's going to burn off or what's present in the plant that you're using, but, something may carry over. There's always a possibility.
But all you have to do
But a lot of stuff burns off too. So, cannabis is very
hang it up.
I've heard you activate
it. First degrading it'll decarboxylate from delta 9 into delta, or from THCA to delta 9 at about 240 degrees in about a little 30 minutes.
Yeah, we don't get that hot. It's
No, but the butter though, it's already converted, isn't it? With the butter?
3 or 4 hours.
Well, it might not activate then because you've got to activate it. That decarboxylation has to be done for you to feel it. So you might not. You might just get nothing but flavor.
Sorry.
I've read that all you have to do is put a flour in the oven to activate it, and then just soak it in high proof alcohol, and it'll strip the THC into the alcohol. That's like a tincture.
Yeah, you're decarboxylating it in the oven. What you're doing is activating the delta 9 so it binds to your receptors without you lighting it on fire. That's what. That's why you can't just take a regular nug and eat it. You've got to activate it in a sense.
Right. So yeah, if I were going to try something like that, I would just do it post distilled. I wouldn't try to carry anything through it. Just
I post with it.
You use a nug right now.
Yeah, you do that all the time.
Hey, but you got a nug?
Nug.
Has
If
anybody
you
ever
want it
drank?
to maintain an amber color when you do that, use 190 proof, and it'll maintain that amber color. If you got any water in your distillate, it'll turn green. It'll get that chlorophyll green color. It doesn't affect the effects of it, but the color and the flavor, kind of impacted by it.
So you would want to do it with the high proof and then proof that.
Yeah, but once you touch water to it, it turns green as fuck. It'll chlorophyll up.
All right.
Okay, so you want to decarb it ahead of time. So the butter is already decarbed, right?
There you go.
Yeah, after you've made the butter, it's already decarbed.
Yeah.
I wonder if that would add a smoothness to your final product, or can you add too much butter?
I mean, I definitely think there is a point where you can add too much of anything. So I would be careful, and just do it in test increments until you get it to where you like it. But it has been known to forever and always add funky flavors that are hard to mask into stuff. So you're going to have to be either like the flavor that it brings over, or it'll be hard to mask if it brings a ton. But
now, who's drank CBD infused alcohol before, and what kind of a buzz does it give you?
I have.
I haven't done that. I've done terpene infused, but it's not the same thing.
You never took some bud, just soaked it in some high proof and just to shoot with and see?
No.
No.
I'm surprised.
I only got a 3-gallon steel. I got a
No,
freaking. If I do mine,
I'm surprised Glia's hadn't done that, man. That's
well, I'm a drinker, man. Everything I got that comes off of this got to be perfect, or else, I've just got to throw it away. And I'm like over here throwing away a half a jar, and like, oh my god, that's like a fourth of my stash.
yeah. Well, I mean, if you grow it, you can afford to do that. If you're buying it, it's a little harder.
Well, no, I'm not talking about the weed. I'm talking about the fucking shine. I don't want to waste the good liquor on it.
Hey, man, when you get bad liquor, you pour it in one container, and then you do a feints run way down the line when you have enough, and you get a bunch of super high proof liquor.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting ready to gear up to do is a feints run here before too long.
Anytime I have
that
bad
shit out, just save it.
I got 2 5-gallon buckets sitting beside me, and that's what's in them. I collect my feints from every run. When I get enough for my keg still, I run it with the column and
So what are you
pull
storing
190.
Hey, give the gentleman. Hey, the guy down here in the lower right corner want to talk. What's he saying?
What's up, Phil?
What were you saying now?
You're muted, brother.
See you later.
You're out. I think he's saying he's out. See?
Oh, okay. Okay. On the same subject of using cannabis in the alcohol, I have made a THC beer with it before. You get more of the THC or cannabis taste of the plant in the beer, but not so much the high effect. And as for making canna butter, I got a friend of mine that's made it in my kitchen 3 or 4 times, but I wasn't paying attention enough to know how to actually perfect canna butter.
Right. When you
But
make
I
the beer,
do
did you just
know
replace the
that.
hops with Oklahoma?
But on the same token, I do know that if you put canna butter in the pot, like you would to butter it or to butter it to keep it from puking, the cannabis part of it, the flavor should carry over into the distillate, but I'm not so much sure about the effects of it. Just the flavor.
Okay.
RSO with 190 proof.
Aaron, what do you mean? Do you ship to Oklahoma? What are you looking to have shipped?
I asked that too.
What'd you say, Mark?
Yeah, 190 shouldn't have been too green.
I went ahead of you on the comments.
Usually, if you get below that, though, I mean, if you need as pure as you can get, there's not much water in 190 proof, so I'm surprised that it turned real green on you. Usually, it's an amber at 190 plus.
Mine did the same thing, Santa. It was so green it looked like black.
Yep.
I feel like that's what I've
does
always
dude
seen
need shipped to Oklahoma? I mean,
like that too.
I'm right there.
Yeah, Jaron wants something over there.
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma.
Y'all remember the
I went
ISO
through
2
Oklahoma
machines
today.
you used to be able to buy in the back of the comic books?
Yeah, I can
all
get you.
the
I can get you
modern mechanic books and all that.
I can ship you a flag or a shirt over to.
I remember those.
Looking for.
Those things work.
Did you guys check out those new shirts?
No.
Yeah.
Good. I ain't seen no new shirt. Show me.
So now you got a new design?
Show me.
They've been. I don't have any right now.
There's some posting militia. People posting.
They're the new militia shirts.
I haven't seen.
Is anything like the old one?
Yeah, same logo. It's a little bit smaller logo, the same logo and everything.
The logo is screen printed this time instead of screen printed.
So it's the same thing.
I was told that it couldn't be done.
The first set of
I proved him wrong, didn't I?
Yeah. I saw that.
I thought the first set of shirts was screen printed. They said, "Welcome to the shit show."
Yeah, but those were Oh, there's history behind that.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Lisa.
I know
those are
some
OG
of it. Yeah,
shirts. They'll
I'm
never
not
be
worried about it.
That's the OG shirts. That's
What?
That's the OG shirt that was changed without permission.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I
you
remember the
think I
story
got
now.
the shit show shirt, don't I?
The
I don't
original
know. You
have
tell me.
I have
was
2 of them and a
broken.
sweatshirt. I mean,
Painted
hell.
and it was thick. The second ones kind of had the decal, you know, the iron on top.
The original logo is the one that Lisa's wearing right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Lisa,
That's
let's
the
stand up.
those
Let's
are
look
the
at the bottom of
DTM
it.
shirts.
Yeah, stand up. Let's see.
What got changed?
That's what I got, I think.
That's
No,
the one
that's
on the flag.
that's the decal.
Do the modeling, Lisa. Come on, Lisa. Act like a mom. Come on, get out of here.
Yeah, there you go.
You're on the runway. I'm the runway.
I thought mine said something about welcome to the shit show.
Yeah,
that was the very first
Yeah, if you look at the actual logo, they're different.
I remember this. Yeah, I remember talking about it with you or Phil or I don't know.
How long ago was this?
Yeah, I've got.
This was last year.
Right.
Guys, I'm going to bed. Love y'all. Good night. See you later.
Toby.
Hey, Charlie. Have a good night, brother.
Not Toby.
Night, Toby.
Good night.
Good. Toby's gone.
I'm going
Got
bald.
rid of him.
Jesus.
Are you? I've got plenty.
Jesus. I just seen that. Like, what the fuck?
See, that's why we're.
Where's
I don't
Tom
know.
at tonight?
Tom keeps telling me he's going to be on here, but you know.
It's that camera angle that makes me look bald. See, if I
Yeah.
do that top down, it's wait a minute. No, it's not good that way.
Yeah.
Moonshine, where the hell you at with yours? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mm-hmm.
Look, see.
Yeah.
Damon's there with me.
I got plenty of hair.
I got a full head, but you'll probably never see it. I'll have a hat on anytime you see me. I don't take it off until I go to bed.
I just like to wear
I'm waiting to grow my fucking back of my hair to where I got 2 fistfuls back there
I can't
to
do
match my beard.
headphones and hat.
Oh shit!
Man, if I didn't have a hat on, I'm at a wedding or a funeral or I'm sleeping.
No, I'm not. After the military, I don't wear hats.
I always have. It's just
no. Some
it's
got it's
part
give
of
or
me.
take. I mean, I know some folks that wear straight hats. I just don't do it. No.
For me, it's no hats indoors.
Yeah.
Yeah, Richard. I'm guessing Joe probably gave you the boot. He's pretty got talking about sugar and all grain group.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I got booted for different reasons, but yeah.
Dude, I've dropped all the groups other than
We were just talking about that.
I don't need nobody else. Fuck them all.
I'm on all of them. I very rarely post anything.
You don't need to, because we know you're mine.
Like what we said before, we've said it multiple times in the Hurricane Proof.
Baby.
To be honest, Moonshine and Militia has gotten to be a family. I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't want to try to hype it up to something, but
it's been that way for a while.
Yeah, we got more.
Yeah.
What
We're
was
all
started?
friends. I mean, we get on here Friday night bullshit. And
It started out as a family, though, man. Really, you know.
okay, that was before I come along.
Yeah,
Just
but
getting bigger.
yeah, it's just getting bigger. It
I was
started
a
out as a
redheaded
family. That
stepchild,
was
and
half
then
the
I grew-
reason we put it together. You know.
I was the redheaded stepchild, then I grew a beard.
Yeah, we are a brotherhood, and we got some steps going in.
We got our sisters in here too, though. Mama B, Lisa.
God bless Fred for getting me a new still.
Yeah,
Awesome.
We got to
What's
let
that about
Ferg,
you still?
Ferg, you want to watch? Ferg likes to watch.
Where is Ferg?
No, my still decided to blow up. My still was a Chinese time bomb that blew up on Monday morning, and Freud's helping me put together a new one. God bless Freud.
Awesome.
So,
yeah, you gotta watch them pins, or they'll pop out for sure. Mine have done that, and I learned to check them every time. And I hate to say it, but after I watched the repost of your live or your video you did, I've been checking the shit out of them ever since.
You
So
gotta watch.
you just gotta. I mean, I've had no problems, but they have popped out, and if you don't watch it,
buy a pack of these plants. They're not that expensive. and run them along your lid. You'll never have a leak. I used them for a long time because I kept having leaks.
Ferg is in
Cheap
Deerville
squeeze
today.
clamps. You just clip them on the edge. You can catch the pot and the lid.
Whiskey.
That's a great fucking idea. I need some of them clamps just for reassurance.
I can probably find a. I bet I can find a picture of when I did it.
Oh, no, note to the explosion on mine.
You're cutting in and out. We can't hear you.
Cutting in and out.
The note to the explosion on mine was mine was not even up to running temperature yet. It was still warming up when it happened.
Right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Actually, that's probably when you're building the most amount of pressure before it starts exiting the pot.
Yeah. Well, now that Tim Ferguson's watching, we can't.
Yeah,
really
my
talk
running
about
my start running temperature. My starting run temperature is at 190, and it blew at like 175, 180.
Hey, Wes.
Yes, sir.
You putting them clamps in between the factory clamps? Where are you putting those clamps you got?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture of when I did it, but yes, I had a 13 something, and I ran 2 of these clamps in between each of the factory. I'm looking for a picture. Give me a second here.
I've seen people just use clamps on regular pots like that.
Yeah.
I have 2.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like I said, mine. There it is. Mine leaked, so I started doing this, and hell, I ran it for a year or more. Like
I
that.
like what Jason said.
Kind of hard to see.
Yes.
Yeah, you can see that clamps on either side of each factory clamp.
There's 2 in between each factory clamp on that one.
Not in between, on either side, right?
Right.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
you can say it that way too.
In between.
Either side, got it. So, Marfugal Bar, when you're still blue, did you find a fudge brownie in your drawers? Because he would have cracked
Yeah, a little Tootsie Roll, man.
Didn't have time to get it.
It's not. It's
No,
not a big
no,
piece of
my
fudge, man. When your ass is that tight,
my
Tootsie Roll
natural
time.
instinct kicked in, and I just grabbed the fire extinguisher and put it out.
Did it actually blow?
I had the fire out in under 15 seconds.
So did it just flame, or did it actually blow?
I was in the next room. When it went, it first started blowing gas vapor into the room itself. That's how it traveled across the roof and got both sides of the bar. It blew out as a vapor, and then the liquid inside started boiling over through that leak, and I watched it as it. I was like in Matrix fast speed, watching it in Matrix slow speed, and I watched it when it got down to the flame, and watched it go, boom.
Damn, that's crazy.
What's up, Ferg?
At least it didn't
What's up, fellas?
explode. Like,
What's going on, Ferg?
What's up, Ferg?
It's been a minute.
My first reaction,
I'll come back on for first.
as soon as I saw what was happening, I shut the gas off to the propane tank, shut the burner off, and stepped back, grabbed the fire extinguisher, and put it all out. Saw the big ass cloud from the fire extinguisher, ran to the bedroom, got my gas mask before I could come back into the bar and assess the damage.
That's crazy.
Man, you got your.
I'm
gas
glad you got it
mask
put out
ready.
when you
That's
did.
What's your rule of thumb? Never leave a
Motherfucker's
still
prepped,
unattended.
man. He's got his gas mask
Yeah,
ready.
that's true.
No shit.
That's crazy.
So look at this. We got Pretty Boy Floyd down here coming back into town finally.
Yeah.
He's been MIA for how long?
For a bit.
Where you
3
been,
months.
GQ?
Comes back in here looking all pretty.
Where you been, GQ?
No shit. Got that beard all cut up.
It's
Got that
basketball
beard.
season.
Damn, you wear
Big
makeup or what?
basketball or a college?
Yeah,
I'm in,
both now.
where am I? I'm in Sevierville, Tennessee.
How long you there for?
About 4 days.
Damn.
Hell, you want
The-
me
I
to
know.
for the third?
I
Well,
was gonna say, man, we're gonna all be there next weekend.
I know. I tried to make it work out that way, but
What a winter jam next weekend?
It is. No, that's the bottle release.
I
The
might
jar
just
release.
drive up.
Oh, okay.
I have 4 people riding with me.
I'll
and I
ride
know
with you.
there's a bunch other people.
You'll ride with me?
What time and day you coming back?
Who, me?
Sunday morning.
Oh.
Morning.
I mean, we'll leave. I don't know, 9, 10, something like that.
Okay.
She'll drive up and
Right.
you gonna drive up and are you staying or you gonna?
Yeah, we're coming on Friday.
Okay.
We'll leave on Sunday morning.
I'm going on
Who's all
Friday.
going? Who's all going?
Me.
I don't. Bunch
I'll
of
be
people.
there.
Me and Wes and who
Oh,
else
fuck.
riding?
I
Who's
need
all
to get
riding in
up
the
there
truck with?
then.
I tell you what, I'll get all the bars. I'll get everything ready for y'all.
Somebody got an extra room. Someone got an extra bed.
I'm going on
Someone like
Friday.
to sleep
We
last
jump in
night.
the camper.
I'm going on Friday to pick up Tom Crumb and Ginger and Mage. And I'm bringing my son. We're going to go on Friday, hang out for a little bit, but then we're going back to Tom's house because he's only an hour from.
There's a pre-party Friday. Yeah.
So we're going to go hang out a little bit on Friday, and then we're going to come back on Saturday.
No. God damn, I gotta look at the calendar. I don't know if I can do it or not.
Hey,
Because
Alfredo's going to be single.
The Wednesday is the first.
because we're gonna have little ones with us. We can't stay and drink all night long. So.
Yeah, Friday the 3rd, Saturday the 4th, Sunday the 5th.
Mm-hmm. Man, the hotel room I got was $57 a night, and it's one block. It's one block off of Main, whatever it's called there, where you go to the bars or Sugarlands.
I was looking at those, and I was looking at one. They had a couple rooms left when I was looking at them. It was weeks ago, and they had gone. The one I was looking at was 75. And I was like, oh, do I want to just go and just stay there?
I know Easy
tempted.
got like their suite or something, and it was still like $75 or $80.
That's what I was looking at.
For a night.
Dude, I've been going to Durham the last couple weekends, dumping 140 and change a night.
Yeah, these
what's
we
it
got
called?
them for cheap as shit.
Microtel,
Microtel.
Microtel.
Okay, well, this was a Hampton.
Bring your own sheets.
No, honestly, I've stayed here before, and it wasn't bad. I mean, it wasn't.
I've never heard that shit before. To be honest, if I heard that shit, I'd be like, "Where the fuck are we going? I don't think I want to go anymore."
Bring your own bed bugs.
Okay,
that's right.
For real. So, other than supporting our brothers in crime, what is Sugarlands doing? Anything special or?
That's it.
It's a bottle release.
I know it's a bottle. I've never been to
Taylor and
one.
Alfredo
It's a party. I mean, there'll be a lot of people there.
Like at the hotel, a party, or is it a private party at Sugarlands?
Not private, but yeah, both.
There's a little
But
bit
it's
of
not
extra going on, but I won't do that tomorrow night.
Yeah, there's extra stuff going on, but you got to know people and to know people to get into the extra stuff.
Like, if I'm coming up there and hang out with you, do we know all the right people?
Yeah, just tell them you know us. And you'll be all right.
You don't.
I don't know the right people.
Tell them that you know us. And you'll be all right.
Well, there's our level, and then there's.
I guess I'm going to reach out to Amanda and Jay and find out who the fuck I need to know.
They're not going to be there. They're not going to be there. So
Yeah,
man.
just wear your I know Amanda badge.
They're not going to be there.
I wonder if JJ will be there.
I'm showing up with my on Saturday. I'm wearing my militia shirt too, so I'm like, I'm representing motherfucker.
What time's it all going down on Saturday?
I think it's from like 2 to 5 or something. It's the official time. 2 to 5. That's the official time. But we're getting. I think we're getting there like at 11. I think I said.
I'll say our rooms are literally a block off that from Sugarland.
Walking distance. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be, there you go. That's a good plan.
Oh, look at that, Bill Ferg.
Yeah.
Bill Foster's 20 minutes
Just across the street.
Oh
yeah, y'all gotta meet up while you're there for sure.
Hey, I was telling you I didn't have anything. I was up here, came empty-handed.
Oh, poor Ferg has nothing. Come on, man, help a brother out.
There's good people too, brother.
There we go.
He can make you a slab of ribs like you cannot believe.
Ferg, 20 minutes from now, let us know what's at the door. He's got 20 minutes to get to your door.
I heard that.
I don't know if that'll be tonight, but
TikTok,
Bill. You said 20 minutes, Bill.
Somebody said shot. I know. I heard something.
Shot.
Shadow at us. Where is he at these days? He's supposed to help us with this.
Hey, I just dumped my gallon and a half. What do y'all think of the color?
Hey, Frank, you gonna be there, Frank?
How long was it in there?
Yeah, it's.
Oh, I want to say August or July.
Oh yeah, out of a gallon and a half. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I don't even know what the damn proof is anymore. It's a good drinking whiskey. That's
All right.
I'm tasting this one after about a week and a half. It's on one of the spirals, so I got it on the spiral. So
now I gotta say though, this gallon and a half. This is the second time I've run it already once.
Send Bill a message.
Second one.
A direct message. She said hook you up.
All right.
yeah, I've been wanting to get one of them small barrels, but just throw something in it and leave it for like 2-3 months and see what happens. Like I want to get something just like dark as chocolate. Like I want to let it go.
They're fine, but be honest,
barrel, and you don't want
I'm stuck on half gallon mason jars and get your own wood and put your own wood in it, or get them caps.
Gliz, you want to talk about small barrels? Talk to Wes. Small barrels right now.
But for real, the only way you're going to get that color without a super over oaked, nasty tannin is in a real barrel.
Real barrel.
You can't. That's what I'm talking about. I've been looking at. They're damn near $100. I found one website that is. I feel like they're legit, but they make the gallon real barrel.
I can get you a 1 gallon. I don't have a 1 gallon on me. For $125, shipped to your door. That's a 2 gallon, but it's a stainless. That's
there you go.
A barrel head, like a unused barrel head made by Kentucky Barrel Works, that I cut out and put in those.
Nice.
So that's as close to a real. Well, I won't say as close as. It's pretty close to a real barrel.
So you're talking cubic inch per volume.
Yep.
My prayers with you, brother.
I've never done the math. I'm not going to lie to you, but it's a lot closer than one of those little mini barrels to being.
The thing of it is, though, when you start matching a cubic inch of wood per volume to a 55-gallon drum, now you're changing your rapid distilling out to years, vice month.
Again, if you have a good product that's that dark like he's talking about, you won't get that with wood chunks or anything or spirals. It'll just get really over oaked. It'll have the color, but it's not going to be a great product. I've tried it. I've ran the spirals. It's just over oaked and super tannin. It's harsh.
Yeah, I'm refilling this, and this shit is this dog.
If you want color, I mean,
that's only a week.
Winemaking a lot, just bags of tannin. It's basically looks like an ultra fine sawdust, but it's actually tannins that have been leached out and dried, and it leaves a powder behind, and they scrape that up and it's used in winemaking a lot. I've got some chestnut tannins, and they're bitter as fuck, man. But
I definitely
give.
Hey guys.
Yes, sir.
Hey guys, I got a challenge for the group. For a New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution: to hell with the diet, to hell with exercise, to hell with all that other New Year's resolution bullshit. My New Year's resolution: I want a bottle of each of your guys' stuff. I want a bottle of it on my shelf.
Okay.
You gotta come see me.
Easy peasy.
Come to the festivals. And
come to either Farm to Bottle or Mac.
The problem is he's out in Washington State.
I'm just saying. I don't ship it, so you're just
how close is Seattle?
I'll get you
going
one.
to
Yeah, I'm
Seattle.
an hour south of Seattle.
Okay, I'm going to Seattle this next year. I got my daughter's up there, so we don't know if we're gonna. I know I'm not gonna take a fucking plane, so it's either gonna be train or automobile. So yeah, we'll stay in touch, and you damn right, I'll bring you a bottle.
So Jim don't
All right.
fly, huh?
Cool.
I fly. Don't get me wrong, I fly. But honestly, when I went home on that hunt trip, dude, the anxiety
trip.
Yeah, that pheasant trip, the anxiety, it just got me batshit crazy, and it's like I don't like it. Fuck that.
They make Xanax.
We got our own wine. We got our own wine.
I mean,
What kind of wine is it? It's great.
Liquor does well, but I think if I traveled with the family members, it might have been different. But
not yet, Jeff.
It's just after that stroke and everything, it's just not there. I damn near freaked out. I had to do everything I could to keep my shit together. When I flew from Houston, I drove down there with my son down to Houston, and I flew back. And I went about one fucking crazy. And then this one, I was good, but I got into Dallas and started
not yet
walking around the terminals and shit. And just,
very soon.
I couldn't deal with it. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Real quick, I want to make anybody that's going to this jar release in Sugarland, and I know that because I've been there before. I've gone to these releases and I've gone to these things and I didn't know anybody. So if you're going to these things and you don't know anybody and you see any of us there, don't hesitate just to come up and say hey and hang out with us.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's why we're there.
Yeah.
Because honestly, they're not fun if you don't know a bunch of people.
Yeah, I can see that.
If you see any one of us, don't be afraid to come and latch on and just follow us around too. Just say, hey, I'm so and so. I'm with the militia as well. If you got a shirt, wear it. If you don't, hang out with us, and we'll be hanging out. That's fine. Because like I said, we said earlier, we're like a big family. And if we don't, there's a few of us that just see and talk to each other a lot, and there's a lot of us that don't see and talk to each other hardly ever. So if you're one of those that we haven't gotten to talk to a lot or meet, come with us. Come and hang out with us, please.
Definitely, because Damon loves it when strange men latch onto him.
He likes that strange men. He does.
Okay, Damon. Question for Damon.
Yes,
do you got the T-shirts also, or just the flags?
I got them both, but those first batch of T-shirts, boy, they sold out fast. So I put another order in. So what size shirt you wear?
Large, I guess.
I think I got some larges. I got mediums and larges left.
Jeff wants to
how much?
You to get one.
I'll hit you up. I'll send you a message.
All right. You see about Jeff Singleton?
Hey, Jeff.
Bring one to Maggie. I will drive up for it. Maggie, that's in February. Jeff, are you going to be at the Winter Jam? Is that what you're talking about? And Jeff, send me your
How far is Jeff from Sugarlands?
He's down in Cummings.
I want to go to the Hillbilly Jam in July. I want the July event.
Okay.
I recommend it.
Frank Thompson. I got some 2Xs on order right now. I think Ferg's going to throw up.
There's 2 moonshine festivals you should make, and that's Summer Jam and Farm to Bottle.
I heard the Winter Jam is more family oriented to where you can actually talk to folks. It's not as busy.
I mean,
I'm not sure what the
Jeff asked a question.
Somebody watching TV?
Not yet, Jeff.
Well, as Alfredo releases the information on the bamboo release, we'll be on top of that and we'll let everybody know. We just don't really know about the bamboo release yet. This is just for his Navy strength rum that he won on Master Distiller.
Well, Michael Bowen was in here earlier. He'd be able to probably maybe give an answer on that. Or
he talked quite a bit about it on Still Talking's podcast.
Tune
the other
in
night.
tomorrow night on Morgan's Moonshine page on YouTube.
Yeah.
Real soon.
I'm gonna try to make it over there tomorrow for sure.
Cool. Yeah, you gonna have mine tomorrow, Mark?
Yeah, he's coming over to my house tomorrow. Him and Wendy are going to hang out. We're going to talk about her bamboo ale that's coming out before the bamboo.
Okay, cool.
yeah.
We're going to do a live tomorrow night in the Shine Shed with him and Wendy talking about her bam ale that's being released next week.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Shoot me a damn link to that, Uncle Moonshine.
Sure, buddy. Just YouTube it. More Moonshine on YouTube. You'll
As
find it.
for the event,
I'm not getting on it.
But
We got
we'll
as
talk a
for
little
the
bit
July
more.
event, since I'm so far out, I'd either take the train or my bootlegger's helping me get a new motorcycle, and I'd probably ride.
hell yeah.
Nice.
That'd be a long ride.
That's a long ass
it's
ride.
a long
Wow.
ride, man.
I've made some long trips and that. Ooh.
No, that's coming from Washington State. That's a fucking
Washington
drive.
State.
I
to
mean,
there,
Yeah, I'm not sure I could do that.
Dude,
That's
it's 36
a lot.
hours to get to Rapid City from where I'm at. So I guess it would be it's 10 hours to
3-day
Maggie.
drive.
Watching
Hard 3-day.
David, where in Tennessee you at? I'm in Tennessee too. Actually, so is Ferg. Ferg's over in Sevierville right now.
Yeah, normally a little bit north of Nashville.
Ferg,
Yeah.
I thought you in North Carolina.
Well, I
Nope.
could be.
Oh, that's right. You're Nashville. You're right. You're right. When the Vikings beat the fuck out of the Titans, you were there
Yeah.
watching it.
I'm pretty sure everybody did, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna give up my season tickets forever.
That's right. I forgot about how the Vikings whooped all over the Titans' ass.
Yeah, I've
there
given every
watching-
one of my tickets away this year. Nobody
You
will
were,
even buy 'em.
you were there watching that game. I seen you on
Was
TV.
I at the Vikings?
Clay
Yeah,
County.
you was there. I seen you on TV.
No, I probably left at halftime.
No, you was crying your eyes out.
Hey, David, that's not far from me. I'm in Fetchurst County. Not far from me at all, brother.
Upper Middle
Not far from me at
Tennessee.
all. It's not far from us at all. Clay County's right. Not just
Are
down
you
the road.
Sevierville? Is that Sevierville? I mean, not Sevierville. Salina.
Yeah, that's not far.
Dude,
That's not far from us at all.
yeah, that's where my parents live, man.
Barley Bottles in Wilmington, Ohio.
We got some
And
good things planned on Salina, Tennessee.
What's Farm to Bottle?
probably going to be late September, early October. I
Ooh, I think I heard August. I think I saw
August?
Farm to Bottle.
Okay.
I think it's at the end of
Yeah.
August. Let me look again. Hold on.
No. That's I was thinking the one down in Arkansas is around October 31st. Yeah, it is August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was September last year, but I think he. Sorry, Damon. Go ahead.
David, I'm just on the other side of Dale Hollow Lake from you. That's all.
And my parents live right there off of 52 on the Salina side. They live in Salina.
Oh yeah, we're there all the time. We may actually know.
Shots.
Dude, man, you guys are busting my balls because I drink two every before you guys call them
I
out.
know. I just don't have to wait. Here,
Yeah.
I'm about to have some cranberry something.
I don't drink.
Cranberry apple pie.
Our
Cheers.
kids.
And it's not Captain Morgan's either.
And some clear and cherry aged bloody.
August
Oh
16th
yeah,
to 19th. There you go.
I got some more of my world famous root beer.
I got some of that Bloody Butcher in the closet next door.
Hey, I'm drinking root beer.
Hey, cheers.
It's really root beer. Do not.
I'm gonna have to put some more down. I've been keeping all of my shit at like 120, 130 because I've been. Man, I tell you what, I'm going through a fucking phase. I used to talk shit on aged liquor. I was like, no, clear the best way you can drink it because I didn't like it. Something clicked. I don't know what it is, but I'm aging everything now, and I'm just a fucking demon over here with it. I'm like, no, can't fruit that down to 100. Need to leave it at 130.
Dude,
It's because
Become a man.
you've made enough liquor that you're ready to move on. I did the same shit.
Yeah.
I am, man. Like, I hate to say it, but like, I'm fucking running this 3-gallon. I probably did fucking 50 mashes already, at least. At least. And that's just from when I started, in this fucking 10-gallon bucket. So I'm done with the straight corn liquor. I need something else.
Imagine doing that for like 35 years, all you do. And then,
Nah, dude, I did that for a very short time, and I was like, okay, I think I can make a decent corn liquor. I'm about to make some crazy stuff, and I'm still just winging it. Like, all right, let's try this out.
Let's try this out.
I've got to where I'm making it too clean. It's to where I can drink myself sober off the corn liquor, and I'm like, man.
Hey, there is a point where you drink so much that you kind of sober out a little bit.
Yeah, I know. I've been hitting that plateau here with this corn liquor.
That's about 30 minutes.
It's going down too smooth.
I was gonna say that stage doesn't last long. I do agree, but you're about to go to bed.
Yeah.
August 16th through 19th. There you go.
Hell yeah. Because you get to that point when you're in that mindset, you're like, man, I've done drank myself sober. Ain't nothing else to do besides just go lay the fuck down.
And usually I'm like, well, shit, ain't nobody awake. Yep, I'm going to bed. August 16th through the 19th.
Bottle there.
That's so much.
Bottle.
Hey,
so much better for me.
Get ready.
Okay, hey, now I have not done it yet, but I've got like 6 boxes of that instant Christmas cookie shit in a box where you got to mix it up, make it into cookies.
Yeah, spit it out. Come on.
Okay, yeah,
That's
I'm trying
dough.
to.
Okay.
How much of that cookie flavor? Bitch?
I love you.
How much
I have no idea.
Who the fuck said that? Just came out there. Shot his ass. That was a shot. Wow, it's called cookie dough.
Who knows how much
I mean, everybody talking about how they take cookies, or Amanda talking about they take donuts, and
I will mash the most random shit you can think of. I just did pie filling, chocolate pie filling. But as far as knowing how it's gonna work, no, you just gotta fucking wing it and hope for the best.
Someone out there other than the show has done damn cookies.
Oh
before.
yeah, they've done wedding cakes. Hell, Rachel's
Yeah,
got
well,
her
who's
wedding
done
cake
cookies,
sign out there.
and does the flavor of cookies come across?
I keep it from getting nasty. You gotta be careful.
Nobody has.
I don't know.
Never
tried it. Never wanted to.
I've lost all confidence.
I would absolutely try it. There's no
I've
doubt
lost
in my
all
mind.
Man, they had like yellow or green
or even
mold all over him. It was horrible.
God damn, Santa! Not even you and those leftover Christmas cookies.
I've just tried some of that.
Leftover cookies.
Some of that muffin mix is what I would try at first, just to see if we get anything.
I'm telling you,
it's cheap enough.
I will run anything that's cheap or free. I don't care. I'll see what the fuck happens.
Yeah.
The chocolate pie filling was the nastiest, most disgusting mash I've ever done in my life. It created this like chocolate foam on top. It was nasty. I had to keep scooping. Yeah, I had to keep scooping that off all the time. I mean, it was horrible. And out of all that work, what I did was a chocolate cherry cordial. I actually did get a decent quart of liquor.
Off of what? Cherry what?
It's chocolate cherry cordial, which is just chocolate covered cherry, whatever.
Okay.
I fermented chocolate, and then I actually had a gallon of black cherry mead I made a long time ago that got an infection. Wasn't great as a mead, but I thought it would distill nice, and it did. It came out. It ain't bad at all.
Does it have the chocolate and cherry flavor?
The cherry is super, super prominent because I also infused with cherry syrup in my jar.
Okay.
It's all cherry up front, all cherry smell, but on the back end, it's a very, very faint chocolate. I mean, it's not what I was looking for.
Is
but
it
it's
a
not bad.
chocolate or more of a coffee?
No, it's chocolate. I mean, it tastes like artificial chocolate almost because it's fucking pie filling. It's like a real muted, weird chocolate taste. Not like milk chocolate or anything, but it's you can tell what it is. Will I ever run it again? Absolutely not.
What? Tried it.
It was
But
fun.
You can get it for free, man. All that leftover stuff.
I paid $2 on an auction. Well, first on Bid FTA, I bought a 20-pound bucket for $2, and I was like, "Shit, I'll try it."
I've done that, Roy.
There you go.
I haven't gotten to that. I haven't gotten that point yet. I'm not.
I've got this question, and it's about corn. Okay, so I recently found this new. Listen, I don't know how. Shit, I'm drunk. Whatever. Anyway, I found this new brew place. It's got all of my grains and everything.
Right.
They have flaked corn in there. Now I know that they're probably ordering this stuff from brewmasters or wherever, but I'm just wondering. I know flake corn probably isn't the best, but if all I can get out here,
corn is awesome. It's already been flattenized. It gets steamrolled.
Well, what I'm saying is, does it give that dusty? Does it give that dusty flavor like your feed corns and your big sacks and stuff like that? Is it actually worth $1.85 a pound versus running?
Hey, I can speak for that.
It's not worth the difference unless you really don't feel like doing the work. Because that's all you gain. That's all you gain.
Honestly,
is not having to gelatinize.
So there's no smoothness or smoothing out that dustiness flavor that you get at the end.
It's pre-gelatinized corn.
Okay.
It's the same thing. It's just pre-gelatinized.
It's just steamrolled corn.
Okay.
It's already been heated, gelatinized, pressed, rolled, dried, ready to go. Bam.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep on buying the barley and rye, and I'm gonna say fuck the corn then.
You'll still need gramulaze, you know.
It actually tastes kind of weird.
I'm getting ready to order that. I'm about to order that liquid shit. And I'm about to throw this powdered stuff in the fucking trash because it's a bitch.
It's the best thing I ever did.
Did you see what Mark Morgan?
I wanted to start. I wanted to start out rough though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wanted to experience it. So I experienced it, and I'll never do it again.
There you go. You're coming along. That's all it's about.
It works. I mean,
Gliz.
It does work, but if you want to sit there for 2 hours more, you know what I mean. That's what you're gonna do. Is you're gonna have to wait an hour for it to fully activate at one temperature, and then you got to lower your temperature to throw your glucose in there, and then wait another fucking hour.
I'm not saying it's good. I said it'll work.
Yeah.
No, I know it will, but I'm just saying it's a bitch.
For some reason,
it takes forever.
For some reason, that's what everybody starts with, including me. It's like it's just what you
because
buy.
You can get a pound of it for what a little small ass little container of it is. Because you got to think of it like when I started out, I had about $250 in my budget to buy everything, and that's including my corn, my sugar, my mason jars, all of that shit. And so when you're online and you're looking, you're like, I can get a pound of this powdered stuff for half the price. I can get a little bitty ass bottle of this shit. You know what I mean? And so that's where that's where every beginner's mind goes, is that I can get this and I can upgrade somewhere else. So that's what I did.
At least you started by converting grains. Most people don't convert right off the get-go. I sure as hell didn't.
Cornmeal.
I ran sugar and corn.
Well, my first run was a sugar just to clean the shit out, but then after that, I had corn. And
I had corn, but I cold mashed. I ran to Uncle Jesse's for a long time.
I ran cornmeal and sugar
Uncle
forever.
Jesse? I've never heard of it. People talk about Ferg talks about Uncle Jesse.
Yeah, suddenly I'm in the mood to start a match right now.
I don't know
who sour mashing method.
But who is Uncle Jesse
right now?
Super easy.
Mark Morgan, you're gonna make me cry, Shadow. Shadow's gonna make me cry right now.
Okra and mustard.
My Jesse recipe, to be honest, is I run with my old corn in my 55-gallon bin, and I'll put I don't know, 50 pounds of sugar in that 55 gallons in hot water and let that motherfucker kick.
That's sour mash. You're just making sour mash with no backset.
There we go. There's the
Yeah,
sour mash.
I mean ain't that Uncle Jesse shit? Same thing.
What's Uncle Jesse?
Uncle Jesse's like a 1-to-1, like 1 pound sugar, 1 pound corn, 1 gallon of water.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
does it
then
make a difference in the flavor?
Not really. I mean, it's just a really easy, simple.
Yeah, it's like
mash
the easiest mash bill ever, and
just use the back set for the sourness.
It,
Add the sour.
it doesn't get good. It doesn't even
I got
get
enough.
good until the second or
I
third.
got enough grain right now. I can start a 30-gallon mash tonight.
Man, I have enough grain. I could probably start a 250-gallon tote tonight, all grain, if we really wanted to.
No, fuck that. No.
I could do a run tomorrow.
I'm not saying I'm going
do a
to.
run tomorrow.
Either way, if you go with Uncle Jesse or a sour mash, you got to add sugar to the pot.
Yeah,
Uncle Jesse's is a sour mash. It's just a cold mash. It's the easiest possible way to make liquor. It's just the easiest way you can do it.
But
all cold water is just it's a sugar shine that tastes like corn. I mean, you're not using corn sugar at all. You don't convert. You're just running sugar wash that tastes like corn.
Okay.
But then again, like I said, it's not even good until you get into like your third generation.
Yeah, that's when the corn really starts coming through.
It's built to be a sour mash. I mean, it has to be sour mashed or it's not great.
Okay. So what I'm doing is creating a sour mash, but is it considered a Uncle Jesse?
No.
There's
It's
so
how
many
you
ways
it's how
to
you
do
mash it.
sour
I mean,
mash, you know.
it's all about the same, honestly.
Yeah.
Jim.
But there's a lot of different methods. I mean, some people like to
that's-
introduce
I
new grains
prefer-
to keep it fresh and going. Some people try to convert before they put it in there, so they don't use
No,
it.
I want
You
that
know, but
old-
once you do it, you keep going. You use your back set to keep your pH right and to
But
keep it sour. But what a lot of people don't do is they don't run their liquor down far enough in their tails, and they throw a bunch of back set in there that's like 80 fucking proof, and it kills everything. Like, sour mash is stalled.
Yeah, I run.
Need to be run down pretty
I
far.
run mine down to 20 every time.
I haven't ran a sour mash.
Now y'all seen how I
It's
get my
easy, man.
I
you
actually
seen how
don't
I get
like
my
sour
mash out of my bucket, right? Where I drain it down through the grain. And it comes out clear or semi-clear. So I just throw out of the still, I throw that all out. I just add hot sugar water, bring my water up to 200 or thereabout, add my sugar to it, and dump it in the 55-gallon drum.
Yeah, you can skim off the spent grain that's floating, and you can take a container, whatever size, out and put that much corn in each time. Maybe 10%, and just keep going forever. If you don't replenish your corn, about the 5th, 6th generation, it starts petering out.
I've always heard what floats. I've never actually gone that far into a sour mash, but I heard the grain starts floating when it's
you
spent.
can take the floaties out, and you can dig a few more out if you want to keep that good fresh flavor.
Jim, I just sent you a really did.
What's that, Lisa? I can't hear you.
Now, Richard Henderson asked a question about liquid alpha and gluco.
Hang on a second, Santa.
Hold on.
Lisa's trying to say something.
Huh?
I just sent them a video that Phil Billy did. Jesse's simple sour mash.
Yeah.
Okay.
He runs it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Gotcha.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, that
old
was.
school Phil Billy.
Yeah.
Running kegs.
He was outside on that one, wasn't he? Mashing outside.
It's the weirdest thing.
He's still mashing.
Hey Lisa, can you send the video to me also?
I will.
That's the weirdest thing because that recipe obviously has been around for a long time, but I had just heard about it when I heard first talking about it, and I'm like,
yeah,
man, my family, the whole Moonshine in my family was, maybe it wasn't called that, but that's what it was. It was just a damn. It came straight out of the creek. into a barrel. They cold mashed everything. It was just sugar.
Who knows, Jeff? I've been trying to.
Yeah.
Every night he's been hitting me.
That's a good question, Jeff.
I'm gonna try and he kept telling me I'm busy. I'll try and pop in. That's all right.
That motherfucker's playing goddamn Fortnite.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Richard, as far as
He needs to. He needs to add me if he's really playing. I play that shit just about every day.
No, he really does. He plays all the time.
Tell him that next time I see him, I'll tell him to add me. That shit's funny. I didn't know he played.
Oh wait, hold on. Hydro Man just said. And Phil is holding up the Moonshine Militia podcast too, because he's supposed to be the next episode, and I cannot get him locked down for a time because I got questions for him. Get him locked down for a time to record. He's like, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna get on Fortnite one night and be like, start playing.
That's what I'm thinking. You can probably get. That's what I was thinking. You can probably get a lot out of Phil if you're sitting there on duos with him. You know what I mean? So.
Kill him in Fortnite and teabag him till he can get his ass on.
No. If he's playing, I mean, shit, he's probably good. Wes, do you know if he's playing builds or no builds?
Man, I have no idea. I don't play.
If he's playing builds, you probably don't want to mess with him. He's probably an OG on it. That son of a gun will do you dirty. But if he's on no builds, we can probably keep up with him.
Nah, he talks to me about it, and it's like a foreign language. I haven't played video games in 15 years.
That's not one I have played. But
I play the War Machine on Facebook, and that's about it.
I play Black Ops 6.
Man, if you haven't tried Fortnite and you like a little bit of sci-fi or anything like that, they got a mode where you don't have to build anything and you get all these cool weapons and abilities and you just run around and shoot people like you would in Call of Duty, but it's freaking fun.
Cartoony for me. I like the realism. I like it look realistic.
Let's all get on there and go attacking.
Exactly.
Let's all hit Warzone. That's free. Everybody can jump right in.
They got bullet drop and everything with the snipers.
See, Warzone, I can set up a private match, but we don't have to worry about cheaters. And we can just play a private match.
I play Fortnite.
Well, I can't play Warzone on my phone, so I won't be able to get on that with you. I got a Galaxy Z Fold 4, and this sucker runs Fortnite at 120 frames. So, like, it's better than It is. So it's honestly better than me going and spending the money on a fast ass PC setup to run like only a few frames more.
You can play Warzone on console.
Right. I'm gonna send Phil.
Yeah.
Okay, Santa.
Yeah, see if you can get it in here. If not, see if I'll shit. I'll get my user there.
With y'all, and we all can be on the same link because y'all fucking talking Greek.
Warzone.
It's actually Russian. Sorry.
Russian. I'm sorry.
It's actually Russian. Russian me to the bathroom because I've been drinking too much already.
I'm caught up in World War II. I haven't come to Vietnam yet or Korea.
Yeah. What happened to the Jones before you named there, Jim?
All right.
He's just Jim now?
Used to be Jungle Jim.
Yeah, that don't even sound right.
Well, because Damon ain't switched it.
Fix it for me.
I'm over here doing 100.
Why does Jungle Jim not sound right?
I don't know.
Always been Jungle Jim.
He's making the Jungle Juice, man. I mean, leave him alone.
No, what we're saying
He's got that freaking Coleman cooler out there cooking up the meanest sour mash you ever seen out there on that front porch, man.
No, what we're saying, it just says.
Damn, I've been on the podcast with you for at least 6 months now. I've seen several of the runs you've done.
God damn, I must have been drunk.
Yeah.
Now I'm fucking with
We were always drunk.
I'm new to this shit. I don't know what y'all talking about. I'm still trying to figure this out.
Right.
You had a hydrometer live for 3 years.
That's amazing.
You don't drink as much as I do.
I had a hydrometer live for 4 years. I came back from my work in Gainesville. and I had a hydrometer sitting in my my graduated cylinder next to my bed. Had been there since I moved here, and I used it all the time. When I came back, I looked over and I'm like, that looks broken. Now we have cats, and the cats are going in and out of my fucking bedroom all the time.
Oh man,
it was broken. So I didn't actually break it.
Preaching to the choir, man. They get all into that shit.
No wonder his proof's been off.
People ask me why I put my toilet paper on the roll backwards. It's like, have you ever had a fucking cat?
Yeah, 4 years I have not broken a
I got one that
hydrometer.
just
My
loves
cats
to
have.
just unroll the whole damn
Dude,
thing, man. Just,
I had a hydrometer make it about 4 runs once.
Yeah, I'm with Ferg. I buy them in 3-packs just to make sure.
Yeah. If I break one, then I go ahead and buy 2 more. You know.
I want to answer Frank. I want to answer
never
Frank.
did get the answer.
I looked over and I was like, okay, I got more.
I've had
I'm talking about
All right,
you
let me answer
Korea.
Richard's
I want to
question
know
about
Frank's
the
been
amylase,
to
guys.
Thailand.
Oh yeah.
Is
Mark,
Frank
stop.
been to
Question
Last
about
time I
amylase.
broke
God.
North Georgia still sells the amylase that you're looking for on Amazon. That comes from Prohibition Moonshine. So if you can't get it directly from him, you can get North Georgia's on Amazon, or you can go to Firm Solutions. But I recommend you get Prohibitions. He's a brother.
Sam,
So.
can you Sam,
Just
tip
buy 'em
that
off
out
North-
to me so I know where to get it.
Buy them directly from North Georgia if you do that. Don't buy them on Amazon. They make more if you buy them on.
Yeah. Just
Yep.
get in touch with North.
It's the
Okay, that's how I've been doing it.
it's the exact same price on their website as it is on
Okay.
Amazon. They sent me a message the first time I bought it on Amazon and said, "Hey, you know, if you order it from us, it supports us." So I started doing that.
Yeah, just
Yeah, they
order
don't
from
have
him.
to pay Amazon the spiff. They
I
got
think that's Prohibition is kind of slacking a little bit because it's easier for him to sell it in North Georgia.
Hey, but
his time and
honestly, he told Phil that it's not on the website,
Whoa.
but if you message him,
Hey, what up?
yeah,
That
call
shirt
him.
he's got on
There he is.
Nice shirt he's wearing there too. Look at that.
Look at that.
Damn, look at that hat.
Oh, you know he
Speak
just
of the
put that
devil.
on.
North Georgia, I asked this guy. He's running some of the North Georgia kits, the mash kits and stuff, and he's one of the reasons I'm doing this run right now. I'm doing the Woodford Reserve mash bill from North Georgia. But I didn't order it. I ripped it off. But
yeah, man,
I'm saying that.
You need to send me your ripoff.
those match
I ain't got no time for no.
Hey,
I'll send it. I'll tell you right now. I'll tell everybody. It's I used 10 pounds of whole corn. Okay, and it's 2 pounds of malted barley and 1 pound of rye.
Yeah, I've got a
10-2-1.
a PDF.
I'll
that's
send.
got a bunch of different.
I was gonna say I'll send
percentages
you a
of grain.
PDF.
And the char level is number 3 char. Number 3 char. Barrel char number 3.
Sam, man, you sending me a PDF?
Right now, it's not a PDF; it's a link. But
Okay.
I use it for anytime I'm trying to go with a mash bill. This is what I use.
Oh no, Hydro Man got frozen up. Sorry, and I didn't see your message earlier there. Oh shitty bump.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Hey, so Ferg, you just have to break. You know that if you're doing all grain, you're doing 3 pounds per gallon. Of grain.
Yeah.
So that tells you your percentages. So that what you have right there tells you everything you need to know.
Gotcha.
But
3 pounds per gallon of water.
except that it's cold.
Yeah, you don't
It's
really
so
use
cold,
a lot of
man.
amylase. So.
Ferg, I got 2 65
question
gallon
for the
drums
group.
beside me. They've been running for almost 2 months.
Have they?
They're still fermenting. They're kicking, but it is slow.
Yeah.
Slow.
It's killing me. It's
Question
been like
for the group.
40 degrees, 30 degrees.
Get it,
Yeah. Question for the group. Is anyone familiar with running a keg still?
Yeah,
absolutely. I think a lot of us have ran a keg still.
That's all I do. That's all I
David
do.
Anglia.
Okay.
Big time.
What's the average run time?
Depends on how you want to run it. I can
Yeah.
get through a run in about
Oh,
6
shit.
or
That
about 6
depends.
hours.
Yeah, I'm always.
What
I'm
detail make
I'm
you got
running
in
good
yours?
and probably close to the beginning of my tails in about 4.5 hours. If I run it all the way out, it's probably around 6, 7.
Yeah.
Depends on the heat environment, guys.
No, it
heat
don't matter about
element?
the heating element. It's how hot you run it.
Yeah, I'm talking. Okay, yeah, I'm running on gas. I don't know about
Gas,
heating
okay.
elements. I've not.
Yeah,
done
gas.
that.
Heat element going to take a little bit of time to be warm all night.
Fred and I had the discussion on this today as to gas or electric. The upside of electric, less chance of explosion, like last Monday, versus the electric also running up the electric bill, whereas
It's
gas
cheaper
does
than
not.
propane, brother. It's
You're not.
cheaper than
You don't pay
propane.
for. You don't pay for gas.
Now, if you're using
It's a
propane
propane tank.
cylinders, if you're
Yeah,
using
so you're
propane
buying
cylinders,
propane cylinders.
electric's a lot cheaper than propane.
It's half the price to run electric as buying propane cylinders.
I'll just say this: that anybody that's running the Weber, I mean, I always would run just a little electric outlet thing.
Yeah.
I mean, because you don't need much more if you're just running the Weber. But if you got anything else than a Weber, I mean, let anybody else besides me tell you what to do.
I'll tell you what,
You
I've
go
been
electric,
impressed
you're
with.
not going to see
You know
any
the new
difference on your
ovens
bill.
with the. You know the new glass top ovens.
It was my 10-gallon. It was my 10-gallon Weaver that exploded Monday morning.
Oh. The glass top ovens with that infrared heat,
They
that
fluctuate.
cranked up does pretty well. I've got an 18.5 that I'll put across 3 burners, the front, the back, and then the warmer.
So
and I'll
here's
crank every one of them up, and it does well.
Shoot,
So
I
here's
thought
the-
about going out and buying an old oven, you know, sitting in my shop, you know, like them old burners, got the little, I don't know if that'd be
Here's
good.
coils don't do as well. Get the glass
No, they
top,
don't.
man. Those are awesome.
Especially if you're running inside, you know what I mean. Like if all you got's a Weber and you're gonna run inside and it's gonna be your first batch, I would suggest do not run propane on that Weber. You just go ahead and hook it up to the stove or buy. They're $14 on Amazon for a little thing that I got out right here that runs this thing perfectly.
Like a hot plate.
Yeah, like $14. The cheapest hot plate you can find will run, you know, I'd say a 3 to 5. If you got the 18 like Santa has, I mean, obviously, you know, you might want like a $50 hot plate, but
if you're running a
don't
case,
get the cheap one. If you're anything over than 8 gallons, don't get the cheap one.
if you're running a keg still, just run a 55 100 watt heating element. Don't run it on the stove. Don't run it on an element.
Yeah,
You're either going to want it on the stove. You're either going to have to heat it on a banjo, a turkey burner, or a 5500. And that's what I would definitely recommend if you're going electric.
But see, if you go with the 5500, then you've got to wire your stuff to do that, right?
240.
You got to have
the 3500 about the best you can do on a 110. 3500's okay, but I don't think
I
I'm
don't
going
know.
less than
I don't know. You can't push 3500 on a 110.
If you're running
not
that,
all the way up,
you cannot have anything else plugged in it. Running off.
Yeah,
it's just only
But
that.
if you want to spend the money, you can get anything you want. Just, you know, that's ready to go. Just plug it in as long as you've got a port for it to slide and connect. But I think that port is where a lot of people get into issues that they don't. You know, they've got to drill a hole or they've got to mount a fitting or whatever they got to do. But
the problem with the keg.
Okay, you want to go over numbers and statistics on the Weaver, my Weaver that exploded Monday morning. Okay, here's some numbers and statistics. You're supposed to keep your alcohol under 80 proof or 40% alcohol by volume. And it was at about 5 gallons of 80 proof or 40% ABV. And temperature was still warming up, was not at running temperature 190. It was between 175, 180, and that's when it failed.
right, but what I wanted to say here that I don't want to piss anybody off because people have their opinions and whatnot. But I would not discourage anybody from buying a Weber if you want to try it because I'm just gonna say it. That was not the Weber's fault. You know, like yes, it was made cheaply, but the fact of the matter is that you needed to check to make sure that your seal was all the way down. So I would not advertise for people to not
I
buy a
double
beverage. I just
checked it,
advertise
right?
for people
I
to make
double checked.
sure that seal is tight before they go to turn that element on.
I made a lot of good liquor on a
Yeah,
Vever.
I double checked that specifically before I lit it.
Well, the thing is, it's after use. It's like anything. I mean, it's a Vever. For use, it's going to get wear and tear. So, and if you're not replacing parts and you're not, I mean, that's it.
Right, that's my thing. Check everything before you run it. Expect, because like I can't remember who said it, but expect something to go wrong.
This goes back to first thing most important. Never run your still unattended. Always be there.
I used
We're all
get sleepy, turn off, turn it off.
that though. We all
many years. And
Bullshit, Santa. I can go to
best thing
sleep.
I ever did.
I set my alarm, and in 45 minutes, I got a quart.
Well, are you running gas?
Electric.
Okay, well, it's a little different when you run electric. But
I just lost my fucking dress. So
hopefully you don't run it out to where it boils off all the water and your element blows.
Is that peanuts and Coca-Cola?
God, that'd be a hell of a long time.
That's peanut brittle.
Oh, nice.
That looks good.
I would also add that on Beaver statistics and numbers, the Beaver Thumper and Worm are totally inadequate. Nowhere near big enough.
Well,
that's China for you.
A little bit happy, with it.
Well, with a little bit of
modification right off the bat. And
The thing,
lines and,
I'll tell you something. The best thing that condenser and that thumper is for parts to go get a bucket or something else and build your new thumper and a new condenser.
Yeah, it's just a starting point, like if Santa told me, go get that attack the Vever still that has the football head if you don't want to use the regular stuff, because they've got a tri-clamp that comes with it. It's tri-clamp ready, and you can just get anywhere. Philbilly Moonshine, he's got attachments that you can just hook that sucker up and you run just as good as liquor as anybody else runs.
Yeah, I agree. I did not run a stock Vever by any means, but I made some damn good liquor off that setup.
Oh,
mine was a
great liquor out of that.
Mine was a
I wish
mine was a 13 to a 5
13.3
to a bucket worm. That was my setup for a long time.
And see,
I wish I would have got the football, and I got that. I got the 13 with the two.
Well, I mean, you can still have a welded ferrule onto the middle of it, or
if
and use those other two holes. Just put you a little valve for one to take pressure off when you finish running. That way you don't implode.
Sean Peterman is making the Frankenheads for the 13-gallon Vevers. Yeah.
Hey, that's going to be my next upgrade.
I love Sean Peterman.
That pot and an attachment for it.
All that. Don't do that. Just get a pot built, man. You're adding a lot of money to a disposable pot.
Build me one, Ferg, because I need one bad.
Save some money and buy a whole rig.
I'll build it for you.
Get a whole rig from Sean Peterman. I mean, he'll build you a badass rig.
I went straight to a keg. I did not. I bypassed all that.
I'll tell you what. I've run a Vever 18.5, and I've run a keg, and I just soon run that Vever 18.5 than I would a keg. Now the keg.
Why not? Because go ahead. My bad. Why not?
The keg's heavier built, but I only can run like 13 gallons of the proper head. In the 18.5, I can run 15, 16 gallons.
Once you fill it up,
I'm getting more mash in there.
Yeah,
it's already got the ferrule on it, and I can run it right on the stovetop. None of those I can do with the keg.
In my
it's a lot
opinion,
easier to clean.
How much is that 18-gallon
It's easier to clean. You take that whole lid off. That's why I like my Vever, man.
And one more thing that most important that most people forget about with these Vevers, it comes with a false bottom, and you can distill on the grain in a bag. Most people don't do that, but that's
right.
You can do with those Vevers and turn out some really good flavor.
The 18s, you have to get.
I might
all size don't have them, Santa. It's got to be an 18.
Oh, really?
Only the 18 has a false bottom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been looking at that 18.
How tall? Here's
Like $200, isn't it?
how
Like
tall
just
is that?
$200.
It was on
Because a
sale
lot
for
of folks-
$150 last year during Black Friday at Home Depot.
I like my
Yeah.
keg.
That's what I was going to say. For about $150, $180, I don't know how good it is. They got a damn bever with a built-in heating element. You know, you can
How good
you
are
can
they?
run on, you can run on, and it's got a false bottom too.
I
Yeah,
would
I
not
wouldn't
invest
know
in that
how good
because if that
If it
heating
goes
element
bad,
goes
you're
out,
fucked.
you're done.
Yeah.
If you do a keg with a heating
Well,
element,
I mean, if they got, I mean, Bevan's such a big company, they have to have. I think they've got like a 1-year warranty on their electric shit, don't they?
Yeah.
What else? What other steel are you gonna buy that comes with a 1-year warranty? You know what I mean? If you're just starting out and you got to try something, you know, I don't think that's a bad option for $150.
But you know, you're a year and a half in, your element goes out.
Kirk, what I was trying to say,
try to replace just call Beaver and ask for gaskets. You know, try to get a gasket or any replacement part.
I had
a sheet of 20-ounce copper should cost you about $400, and you can probably build a 20-gallon full setup, not the condenser, but you can probably get the pot and the worm out of that sheet. So what I'm saying is, why would you spend $200 on that when you can build almost a full copper setup for $400?
Well, I got to find where I'm going to get my copper.
Cork and steel.
Supply.
I know
Man,
North
so
Georgia
there's a
stood
lot of
behind
these
my.
people out here that, like me, that don't. I ain't confident enough in my ability to build something where I can just order. I can just order some sheets of copper and spend all this money on the copper.
Yeah.
And it work, you know what I mean? And so, and when you go to look at copper steels, you gonna spend way more than $400 to get anything over 5 gallons.
Oh, I completely agree.
Yeah.
You're in a different
So,
situation. Ferg,
you know.
Ferg knows how to build it. So instead of spending the money
That
on
goes
this,
back to you get what you pay for.
I spent $1,000 learning how to build.
Plus you get the enjoyment knowing.
Yeah, and that, I learned my lesson with the Beaver.
I think it was
I'd rather buy that Beaver with that attachment to it and go buy some other stuff. Because at the end of the day, look here, unless it's just to save you a little money or say you built it yourself. I watched this guy Bruzel. I'm sure a lot of these people do on YouTube. And how many whiskeys does he pay over $100 a bottle for that actually brew in anything other than a stainless steel pot?
Hey, so
not many of them do. So why in the hell would you spend all this extra freaking money just to have a copper pot when you can put everything else in your setup to eliminate just as much as copper pot does?
So I'm not saying how much of a difference it makes, but most of those pots you're seeing that look stainless are just jacketed in stainless. They're actually a copper pot.
Yeah, they got copper in the inside.
So again, I'm not saying it makes a huge difference in
I
the run.
agree.
I don't know.
Well,
but it's,
those
most of
jacketed
those
steels,
are copper.
they distill on the grain with a steam or a water or oil or a.
But I'm just making it a point to say that most places do use a copper pot, even if it doesn't look like a copper pot.
Right.
I know North Georgia stood behind my heating element when it went out, and the controller passed a year, and I just called him, and he definitely stood behind it.
Most of the reputable builders absolutely will. I mean, you just can't go with these fly by night. You know, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is.
Yeah.
Anybody?
Yes.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say a good copper still. If you don't build it yourself, I would not own one if I couldn't build it. There's no way.
Yes.
Or unless you know,
if you can afford it,
I disagree. There's so many good steel builders out there that build steels and know what they're doing. I would rather spend $1,500 and buy what I got than go try to build it myself and hope it works.
Oh,
That's where I'm at.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Micromanage and do it yourself. Yeah, I'm too damn.
I'm not saying there's not great builds out there. I
wouldn't either. I was just saying, you know.
I don't
with
have
my
$3,000 to build the still that I want. You know, but I have 600 or 700. that it's going to cost me to build it.
This fucking guy's still around. Great, not still here.
Right, but it's just like this. Like there's people that build houses and there's people that buy them.
I'm not taking anything
what I
away,
mean? So,
and that's what I'm saying. There's two different sides to this. If you can't build it, absolutely, I don't have a problem with the Vever. I think the Vever actually, I ran it for years.
Yeah.
It's sitting right next to me. I don't run it anymore, but it's here.
If I hadn't got this for a retirement gift, it's not something I would have went out and purchased because I just didn't have it. I was very amazed and blessed and surprised I got it, and I learned off of it a lot.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is, again, if I didn't know Phil and Ian,
that's how I met you guys through North Georgia and one thing and Uncle Moonshine, and then coming on and meeting the rest of you.
All right. No, if I didn't know Phil and Ian, those guys taught me how to work sheet. I could always solder. I was kind of intimidated by sheet copper, but once they showed me, I'm like, this is not as hard as I thought it was. But I think you do need somebody to show you the ropes before you go and try to build a whole still. I mean, it would have been really.
Big brother to lean on.
Yeah, it would have been really hard for me. I would have built it. It wouldn't look as good, and I would have definitely had things I had to change after because I had ideas and this is what I want to build, and they're like, don't do that. Don't do it like that.
Somebody that has a break and like a bead roller.
Yeah,
those
fuck
things
bead
so
rolls.
much
I can't stand bead rolls. I don't like them. I wouldn't put them in my still.
I learned how to break by doing solar electricity. I used to put in solar hot water heaters.
I did metal.
That's where I got mine.
I have a break. I have a 12-foot break, and I have that from doing metal roofing for years, which I learned to break metal.
Right.
So all of it was kind of already mildly known to me.
Right.
But I, again, didn't understand. For one big thing they taught me was soldering stainless copper. And it's a must-have if you're going to build.
Yeah, but there's nothing to it once you get through it and understand it. If you can solder, you can solder. I'm sorry, but I mean,
I agree. It's really all about cleaning and stuff, but there's the heating and the way you lay the solder is 100% different. I mean, I recommend everybody trying it, but don't solder on your actual still first. Get you some ferrules.
Maybe I'm fucking it up and I got lucky. I don't know. I went to town. I did it. I had the right.
Later, brother. Take it easy, Jeff.
That's before and after.
Yeah, Jeff.
Frosted.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, here too,
Who's
Frank.
out? Who's out? No. I had the right. I cleaned it up good. I had the right flux, the whole bit, the right solder, the whole bit, and it fucking sucked.
Oh, it'll take. That's not what I'm saying, but to do it and make it look good, and hopefully you got that. Most people are going to struggle right off the get-go. It's not the same as soldering copper.
No. But you know what? If you're doing your own stuff and not for sale, who the fuck cares what it looks like? You put 2 or 3 runs through it.
Shit. I'd sell you something that looks worse than anything in my garage. I promise you that.
Oh my God, no. Mine is a tool to make an end product. I don't give a fuck what it looks like.
No, I'm kind of a perfectionist, and if it doesn't look good, I'll take it apart and take all the solder off, and I'll start over. It bothers the fuck out of me because I have to look at it, and I don't.
You're not a moonshiner then. A moonshiner
don't
give
Whoa. I disagree with that shit.
Not at all.
You gotta care. You gotta care.
Not a moonshiner at all.
No, not at all.
Your grandfather recipe, I'm going to carry that fucker forward. God damn, you're a perfectionist. Get out of here, Weston.
It's just, man, I like to make stuff look good. Why not? You're already doing it. Just spend an extra.
Do it right or don't do it at all.
Spend an extra 10 minutes to make it look good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with it. But if mine don't leak, I don't give a fuck what it looks like.
And hey, I don't. That's good for you. I just won't do that. I don't have a problem with it. If it don't leak, it'll run liquor.
Hey, buddy, I'm giving you shit.
Hey, so right now, hold on, everybody. We got Tom Crumb that's just creeping.
No fucking way.
He's not coming
I'm
here.
the man.
Everybody just call Tom Crumb out real quick.
Hey,
Hey, Crumb.
Where you at, Tom?
Hey, Cracker, you eat nothing but a crumb.
very crumbly.
Fuck you, Tom Crumb.
I mean, he was worse than the cracker crumb I put in my meatloaf.
He's got a. What's he doing? Is he running right now? I know he got that new setup in that building he was finishing out. I don't know if he ever got it to where he liked it, but I'd imagine he's probably playing around in there a little bit.
What he's doing, he's probably just sitting back doing absolutely nothing.
He's
right
sitting
now.
in the same freaking chair he's always sitting in. That's what he's doing.
Hey guys, I will say this.
Walking the shit show.
Yeah, exactly. It don't matter where we start at, on what level.
Yeah, it does.
We all got something to learn, honestly, and we all can learn from each other.
I gotta learn tolerance.
That's what the fuck this show's all about. I don't care if you've been doing it for 30 years to fucking 3 days. We can learn something from each other.
I learn shit all the time. Yeah.
You know,
that's what it's
Wes just fucking left the scene. Wes ain't even listening to me now.
Y'all don't even know. If y'all ain't on the conversations in the back chat with Santa, Santa will get on you sometimes. Santa will be like, listen here, motherfucker. Listen here, motherfucker. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
You see this dude? You see this
Damon on the
dude?
other side can't handle that. Damon gonna fucking, he'll be the first one to scoot on out of here and says, good night, y'all. And then he goes, I'm shutting it off. Santa, you got it.
Yeah, you're done.
He's not a late nighter, man. That's all right.
Damon will leave and pop back in like 15 minutes later, and be like, everything okay? Nope, I'm back out.
No,
Usually it just makes comments.
Like that right there. Like that right there.
I appreciate the company tonight, y'all.
You're right. He'll show up 15 minutes later, but he'll only show his ass. That's all he'll show is his ass.
You know, you got Damon.
Hey.
You did not see the goat. You did not see the goat.
Starfish.
You want to see the brown hairy starfish? This is not the. I don't think it's on. It's not on here. Damn it.
Good night, Richard.
Hey, you guys that do TikTok. Does anybody? Y'all post
20,000 followers on TikTok. What's up?
Come on now.
Do you post running liquor?
Not. I post portions of it.
So
I don't post. I don't come back and post the whole thing.
They're the most weird about that shit. They won't even shadow ban you. They'll just ban you.
No, I smoke cigarettes on there, man, or vape shit.
Oh my god.
You can in videos, not on live. Anyway, I just had like 6 videos get flagged that say they're not on the For You page anymore. They break community standards. I had this happen before, and all I had to do was protest it, and they put it back on. But I'm like, I'm really don't have mine's portions too. I don't show the whole process unless you watch a couple of videos. But I don't know why in the hell. I think I have somebody fucking with me.
Probably.
And reporting it. I had some woman keep messaging me and talking about, can I use your pictures? We'll pay you to use your picture in my portrait.
Yeah.
And I finally was like, I already told you, like, quit. I know it's some stupid ass scam. And then boom, I get hit with all these bans or whatever.
People can flag you. And when people flag you, it opens up this little like investigation thing. And what it basically does is send that flag to an admin. And instead of an AI or a UI, as more than likely what it is on there, instead of AI, it's probably a UI. There's an actual person that'll go on there and look at your thing, and they probably saw on there like, well, he's running liquor probably, but when you contested it, I mean, obviously you can say that I'm just distilling water or whatever. So when you contested it, they might, put it back up. But when you get flagged, there's somebody that's an admin that's actively looking at your post, and they'll probably take it down if they feel like it's illegal or anything like
They
that.
always put it back
They're gonna
on.
shut them down anyway.
They always put it back on.
If you can test it, yeah, because you can reply and say that I'm just distilling water. You know what I mean? And they can't do anything about that, but they take it down the first time.
I've never even had to do that. I just send a thing that says,
Yeah.
somebody's getting off.
Yeah,
they're still gonna shadow ban you, whatever you do. Like they won't push that content after it's been flagged and an admin has checked it. Even if they re-upload it, you're not gonna get your content's not gonna be pushed. So
I had a video that
Hey, Damon.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty nice.
I know you like knives.
Who the fuck is doing that? You doing that?
did you make that? If you're making knives, you need to make me some. I throw them motherfuckers.
I bought them back from Damascus, Israel, and I just put them in some horns. I got some blanks here if somebody wants to make handles. I got to do the hot. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry. Was we listening to it? Papa? I mean, not Papa. God dang it.
I was just fucking with Mark.
Oh, okay.
I was about to bring it up myself.
Ferg disappeared.
Yeah, he's in the bathroom. He's on the other side of that bed.
I think Ferg's over there making out with housekeeping.
I think so.
Speaking of Ferg, this is the first time I got to see Ferg in a while. Since we talked with Uncle Moonshine, I made him some strawberry brandy rhubarb.
I gotta tell you, stop.
God,
pump the brakes there. I gotta, Mark. When I went to Gainesville for work, I went by Mark Morgan's house and I got the taste of my Hyperman's liquor.
What?
And I gotta tell you, I don't remember exactly what I tasted. The one thing that I do remember is this fucking strawberry. I'm gonna tell you right now, this damn strawberry, dude. This strawberry is like drinking strawberries.
Come on.
I couldn't. I'm like, how would
apples or peaches?
You strained out your seeds, didn't you?
How in the hell did he do this? Because this is like,
yeah, I didn't, and it was.
I'm like,
horrible.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mulch everything good. Those seeds will float. So.
What else do they have over there, Mark? There was
the pecan whiskey.
The pecan, holy ball sack Batman.
Okay, whoa. Now you got my interest. You mentioned pecan, so talk to me.
That shit was phenomenal.
Yeah, that was good stuff. And he had the swamp. What was it called? Swamp water.
Yeah.
Baby.
That was my sour mash from what I was telling y'all earlier.
Okay,
man, that's you got some good shit.
Pretty sweet.
Thank
you, sir.
Pecan. What do you got going on with pecans?
None of your business. We're talking. We got the grown-ups talking over here. Okay.
I don't know what to say. I followed from way back when it was Philbilly Moonshine's pecan recipe, and I aged it my way with. I bought some spirals from North Georgia, and I used char number 3. The hold on. Is it sugar maple?
Yeah, sugar maple. I use it too. That shit's the shit.
Sugar maple. I bought 2 sticks and 1 char in a 5-gallon, and aged it in my barn. And then we have hay, and I hung it in the woods, and it would sway in the trees. I got that idea off Moonshiners.
Yep.
And I took it to the barn. Then I took it to the creek. Then I put it in the freezer. And over 3 years now, that's what it aged out to. And I'm working on my 3rd 5-gallon now.
Among all of those, that strawberry, it really, I was just like,
thank you.
That sugar maple, it takes over the over oaking. Like you can put a spiral in and throw that sugar maple in, and it smooths that shit out. It gives it like a maple finish, like kind of like you're pulling that vanillin out of your tannins after so long that you only get out of a barrel. That sugar maple will put that shit in there quick.
This is what's left of what you of exactly what you and Uncle Mark have. And this is a second batch. It's lighter because I used a different sugar. I used a light brown sugar here where I went with a dark brown sugar back when I was actually making it while it was aging. And got it in the same barrel with the same identical weight. This isn't as old, but the tastes are distinctly different. And I don't have but another gallon and a half of this. So it's like one of those, I didn't quite meet the mark, but this isn't as old yet either, compared to the other one. And that's my Hydrojet Crown bottle.
It's always like your best ones when you have least of, isn't it?
I think.
Well, it went so fast. I mean, it just.
The best ones always do.
It does, yeah.
That's a compliment, though. Thank you. Yeah, it's my first time ever aging one. That's my oldest one out of all three. I did all three at the same time, and now I'm starting to
I think the
reproduce.
difference in him is like his base liquor is going to be different than yours. So, like when you age yours in the pecan, your base is different. So it's going to it's good.
Go ahead, Mark.
I mean,
Thank you. Thank you, Damon. That's what I was looking for right there.
I will say this: the little old lady.
Did I miss him saying bye?
No, I think I don't know what happened to him. But I know
Frank was talking about me having some of his.
Let Hydro Man speak, Santa. Come on now.
But I know that Hydro Man, I tasted. Mark was here because there was a few things that. Oh wait, did you get a delivery?
Yeah, you talk about a brotherhood. Can you hear me?
Hold on a second. Hold on. Hydro Man, I know that I tasted a few things of yours over there, and there was not a bad thing. There was not one thing that I was just like. The thing that stood out to me was the strawberry. That strawberry was just like I could not believe that this was not. That it was strawberry. I drank it and I was
like, I took y'all's advice and I ran with what I've been learning over the years, and I will say that Black Creek Distilleries give me that yeast. And I do believe with the hard work that I put in those 3 days working with the berries, doing what I did to it, I think that yeast is what made it the best that it was.
Yeah.
And I just ran it in my thumper, ran it in the still, and then I post flavored some. If it was rose colored, then I post flavored it at the end with high proof, and then I poured that back in them, and it's just. No,
guys.
Natural Sugar Jet was 600 pounds of strawberries and 5-gallon buckets of strawberry juice.
Oh my God. Now I'm going to say something, guys, because we all are making like top-notch liquor. Like, I don't know, I forget who the hell the damn TV show did the shit that they did the TV show where the shit went missing, and then they saw whatever that TV show they did. All of our liquors, truthfully, are at that level, but we're not making enough. Give it out to everybody for everybody to taste. If we do, there ain't enough to put on the damn counter. So, cheers to everybody making stuff out there that is beyond what we can find on the shelf. I mean, it's there. We're doing it, and cheers to everybody's.
Cheers to everybody.
Now we know that Ferglander got stranded up in Sevierville with no liquor, and he just got a visit from Bill Foster.
Oh shit!
Really?
Check this.
What did he bring you?
All right, so this has been how long I've been on the show?
No, 2 months.
6 years.
No, I mean tonight. Like tonight.
2 hours.
15
hour?
An hour.
An hour, yeah.
Within
No,
an hour.
15 minutes maybe.
It was 20 minutes.
Within an
away.
hour.
Yeah, Lisa, 20 minutes.
Awesome.
That's 2.
Oh, my
Oh.
God. Shit.
3.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Hey, Frank.
Oh, my God.
What?
Hey,
All
you know you got to try all of those, right?
Oh, hell yeah,
Oh, my
man.
God. Hey, whoa.
Hey,
I'm
it's a good night.
Eastern North Carolina. PM me. I'll give you my address.
Berg shots.
Berg, fuck you.
I don't know which one to start with.
The clear.
Oh, okay.
Ferg.
That's where you gotta start.
Now, Ferg. Now you gotta create a good post about Bill Foster tomorrow.
Oh,
You know
you
that.
gotta give a critique on each one of them now.
That's right.
Tonight cannot be the night.
Yeah, you can
Take
do that
this
tomorrow
sip and
night.
move on.
What is that one?
This is he's called this trucker's corn. It's 100.
Tom's got some for that for me.
Yeah, he told me that he had some. I told him that Damon probably won't ever see it. It's kind of like my Mark Morgan's root beer.
Tom's got some of that for me.
I've got a little bit left, Mark. Guys, I would like for y'all to. He would like to come on and talk to y'all. Black Creek Distilleries.
Everybody's welcome.
Dude, this is some good stuff right here, buddy.
What you got?
This is that trucker. Is it trucker?
Yeah,
I don't know where. If he said he was listening.
Y'all listen to him. He can't breathe.
Trucker's corn.
Yeah. This is
What
good.
proof? 90?
It's I don't know if it's like 100 and.
It says 102, I think.
I think that's why I was thinking 102.
When he put it in there.
It looks like
That's
to me,
100 proof, brother. It's 100
Yeah, it's probably 100.
Yeah, it's good, man. It's got a.
I got a jar of that at Tom's waiting for me next week when I go over there.
It's got a sweetness to it.
Keep drinking it. There's no way you had enough to judge it yet. You got to keep going.
I know. Hey, I gotta ease my way back into this, bro.
I love this brotherhood. I mean, here we
I like to swish it around my mouth, up in my gums and shit, so I can taste it later.
A little bit.
Bringing us quarts. God bless it.
I mean, isn't that crazy?
Yes.
That's awesome.
That's
what it's about.
You are out there.
Damon, you missed. I had you a whole quart of this. This was strawberry brandy that I turned into chocolate covered cherry.
Oh damn!
Chocolate covered what?
That's what I was trying to. When you were busy, I know you were busy in Gainesville and your son and all, but I was trying to meet you with a quart and let you try that with the pecan. And if you would have had time to come, you would have left with a trunk load. I bet you.
I don't know why I can't hear you guys.
Bill Foster, this is some good stuff, brother. I appreciate it.
Foster. Is he
Randy?
Y'all remind me, what is
Randy?
Mr. Foster?
I'm trying to come back.
Foster have a Bastille, or is he a personal guy like us?
He's like us.
He's a guy like us.
Okay.
He's good friends with Tom.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I've gotten some liquor from him before. I've done some videos on his liquor, and he does every time I go out to Tom's. Well, not every time, but frequently he does. He makes a hell of a slab of ribs too. Let me tell you.
Oh man.
Be honest, guys.
I'm trying to remember names. Yes,
I'm
sir.
sold on Jay and Amanda.
When you gonna get that chocolate cherry cordial on my
I'm
shelf?
all about her. I'm
Yeah, I
all
can't
about her.
wait, Frank.
Because Jay has done a lot for her, that girl.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We can set that up, sir.
Do what?
He asked me when was I gonna teach him how to make this cordial.
Oh yeah.
Chocolate covered cherry.
I did try.
I want a bottle of what you made on my shelf.
Oh, okay. We'll set that up for the future, sir.
I think that Mark had some of your chocolate covered cherries. I think.
Whoa, did he?
He had something like that. I can't remember exactly what it was. Or maybe he had something.
Well, I don't know if he sticks around with long enough, maybe he can tell you.
Mark Morgan.
There he is.
There he is.
I did a cherry, and Randy did a chocolate. We combined them together and had a chocolate covered cherry.
Got your chocolate,
That's
my
what it was.
peanut butter. You got your peanut butter, my
I'm,
chocolate.
I'm actually trying to find a film with starfish in it so I can put that on the chocolate covered cherry to combine us and him.
Brown hairy starfishes.
Hairy starfish. Oh man.
Now, has
And,
anyone tried the twin bing out of Sioux City, Nebraska?
No.
Never heard of that. Nope.
Twin bing.
I don't even
It
know what
is
you're talking
a
about.
cherry flavored chocolate with I don't know what if it's peanuts or it's a nut within the chocolate. Has anybody ever attempted or tried that flavor?
No, but I'm glad you brought that up. I did this by accident last week, and I melted 5 white chocolate peppermint candy bars in 130 proof liquor on a windowsill, drained it off, and do y'all know that white chocolate settled on the bottom and hardened. And I took it out and put it on a cookie sheet and put it in the freezer. Now I've got white chocolate with liquor infused.
Make fudge out of it.
It went back to a candy. It went back to a candy bar state.
Yeah, I used to do that with bourbon, but you make fudge out of that chocolate.
Hey, KRB 331. Are you a member of the Moonshine Militia on the Facebooks? Go to Facebook.com. Look up Moonshine Militia. We're the only ones there. Join the group. Make sure you answer the question. Answer the question.
Flag up.
And join that group and ask all the questions you got there.
But
Yeah,
the big thing is answer the
like
questions to join.
You got to answer them.
Yeah.
But on Wednesday we have a Q&A video. And
Going back
we try to answer questions on Friday and Saturday as well, but Wednesday's pretty much completely dedicated to answering questions.
Q&A, right?
Wednesdays, okay.
Q&A.
I'll tune in, Stan. I'll tune in to Wednesdays. I can give my input. That way I can get drunk on Wednesday.
Crumbs in bed.
Sober up on Sunday.
Oops. Was it somebody
on Friday? Sober up on who the hell? What's going on Sunday night?
We got Friday, Saturday, and Wednesday, and then Monday you got
being
I think your Monday is it, or Freight, or I know
Sunday night
or Ohio. Tom. We do need to get a podcast guide, I guess, instead of a TV guide. We need a podcast guide.
We have to make it our the what does you call that the cover page or the background picture, the schedule.
Cheers. Cheers to red beards. Cheers.
2025 is coming around, and we are looking on. There's going to be some. We're trying to get a schedule for the Moonshine Militia to put out for a live streaming coming out. So all your wishes we're trying to make come true.
But only if you have red
won't give you a time.
Only if you have red beards. If your beard ain't red,
all of
you
your
don't get in. Except for Lisa.
And hopefully going forward, a lot of these live streams, we won't have Jim Bruns in it. So
oh my God, I got to start my own
Pepperoni nipples.
Page. I will start Santa's only.
No pepperoni nipples. Wow.
You got to hang around till the summer for that. For the summer sausage.
Summer sausage.
The summer salami.
Salami. Facebook. Oh, fuck. Help me out, guys.
I made so many knives.
I ain't touching that one, brother.
Man, I got the flu for Christmas, by the way. I was sick for a week.
You need some Mr. James Albridge.
I've been wondering where you been.
Yeah, man, I was sick as hell. I thought I was going to die.
What the fuck's up with Sandman?
Man,
Sandman
that
was
off. He
asleep
couldn't
or
use his
passed
phone.
out.
Hey, who is it? Who is it that throws knives? Is it Sandman?
No, it's Cody.
Three. I want a 3 and he's gone. I want a 3 and he's gone. I seen 2. Look.
It's Liz that does the knife throwing.
Okay.
What you
or the weed man? I can't the weed
Oh,
man.
he's gone, ain't he?
Yeah,
he's gone. You about gone.
Hey guys, I gotta cut out of here. I gotta cut out of here. My bootlegger's here.
Good night.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Hey.
Good luck. Don't get
Have a
caught.
good night, brother. And make some money.
Don't tell your business on LiveStream, though.
Make some money. Make some money, honey.
I give it away.
That's
Every
what
drop.
I do. I don't sell anything.
I give all my stuff away. I don't charge you nothing.
The
You know
only
where
thing
I
I sell
live?
is a boat.
Come to my door and I'll give it to you. Don't
I give all my liquor away, but those jars cost a lot.
That's right.
Yes, they do.
Hey, those jars actually do cost a lot. Let's get right down to it. It's bullshit.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I get tired of buying
with a
jars.
We got to
complimentary
figure out something.
sanitizer inside
Look
to
at
keep them
jars.
clean until, of course, you get ready to can with them. And it's got a sanitizer built into it, to keep them good and clean and
That's right.
sanitized for all you canners out there. And you don't have to boil them or nothing. You just pour it out and just go right to canning.
Hey.
I got to tell y'all, my son got pulled over the other night in my car, in my Jeep.
Uh-oh.
And so he goes to get the registration, and out pops a bottle of lemon. He was so scared, man. He's like, "Oh God, oh God!" And so he's telling me about this, and he's driving my Jeep, and he doesn't know how to roll the windows down. He forgot to turn the lights on. He gets pulled over, and he reaches for the registration. That falls out. And I'm like, golly, man. I was just laughing at him. And then I went and looked at it. It was like a bottle that had about like that much in it, too. I'm like, man, you ain't got They didn't see that, man.
That's even worse, though. That's an open container.
Yeah,
Exactly.
doesn't drink it all.
Depends on the officer. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you, there's not a vehicle I own that there's not at least one jar of liquor in it.
Oh,
you never know when you're going to meet up with somebody and they're like,
Yeah, man.
I
you
didn't
never
know you
what's
made
in his
liquor.
console.
Let me try some of that.
That's right.
Nope.
So I usually got a flavor and a clear jar in every vehicle. And not only that, sometimes I get out, don't plan on drinking, and end up drinking.
Guys, while I'm having a brain fart, I've got an opportunity to buy these hemp straining bags for 5-gallon buckets, drawstring, and they're
bags, huh?
he's got 50 of them, and he wants $10 a piece.
No, way too much.
Yeah.
Way
If I can get them for half that, are they worth getting?
too much. Just buy brew bags on Amazon.
Yeah, the brew bags are cheaper than that, aren't they?
These are 10 times
Cheap
tougher.
and you can boil them.
Are they?
Yeah, but
Yeah, they're like indestructible, and there's different micro.
Yeah,
but you're talking. I mean, I buy brew bags for $1.50.
I'm good then.
Yeah.
I'll just keep what I got.
Cody might have a use for him in the actual business, and he can tell you more about how much they pay and how whether it's a good deal or not. But Cody's the man to talk to about that.
So I actually have.
And they're actually worth more to people in the industry for that than brewers, because a lot of people like us, they'll either use cheesecloth, a painter's bag, or a brew bag, or
that's what I've been using. Well, a brew
it's
bag,
like overkill.
Those are awesome, and I've thought about doing it, but it's too much time. I thought about running it through every micron. Starting
that small micron, it's like trying to filter through a coffee fucking filter, man.
Yeah, and that's why I decided not to try
God,
it.
I gotta
like, man, that last filter is going to take 3 days to do 10 gallons.
The 5-gallon is I forget the micron, but it's a fast strainer. The other ones are smaller, smaller micron. So I'll just keep what I got, and then I'll just use them for whatever. I just figured y'all could use some of them at that price. I didn't know what they cost. He said they were very expensive.
Yeah, Ferg, that was to you. I seen you.
What are you drinking now, Ferg?
This is apple pie. This is Bill's apple pie. It's pretty good.
I was
Oh shit!
I was showing this. I was
Blackberry.
showing this earlier. What do y'all normally mix this? 50-50 with 120 proof to get it?
Use your hydrometer.
I
Those
mix that.
I use
I put that at
most.
100% of that in my infuser jar. That's how I use it.
Yeah,
I don't use it for post.
If
The
you're using it for
nectar,
brandy, it gets
the
expensive,
nectar.
man.
I don't get a lot of flavor and stuff out of the nectar. You get the juice. The juice is where you get a lot of flavor. The nectar is really thick. It's really thick and slimy.
She brought me this and asked me to make some drinks. One's guava and the other one's mango. So I just poured it 50-50 just to see what the taste buds were like.
I'd start at 100.
If you do that in a post, so they're going to separate.
Yeah, but I would start at 100 proof and I'd go 50-50, cut out a 50 proof jar, and I think I'd be pretty good.
I did a 50-50 on this 2 days ago and put it in the refrigerator, and it stayed, stayed the way it is. I was just curious. She was wanting this for a New Year's drink, and I was curious if, I guess 50-50 is overkill, but like you said, it's a real thick drink when it's, especially when it's cold.
If you start at
That's how I would
160
do it.
and you add 50%, you're going to get down to 80 proof. It's pretty good. Yeah.
I put 120 in here.
He's making a woman's drink. Yeah, he needs to be 50-60 proof, I think. Yeah, so you're at 60 proof. That's, I think, where you need to be.
Dude, if you want to reduce it some, it wouldn't be bad either.
It'd be good.
I mean, go ahead.
30 proof would be good for women. I mean,
this is just a one-time thing for New Year's. I wanted to make it where they wouldn't get hammered right off the bat, so I did 50-50 just to see what it tastes like. And at 120, with as sweet as it was, like you said, I was thinking 60-40.
That's strong.
Yeah.
That's just, Lisa, for a lady, what
Lisa drinks Jaeger.
True. For a occasional drink. Not no stuff.
I like it high.
I know
you do.
She said drink sugar like
Fred, how you doing tonight, sir?
I mean,
Fred?
Most of the post-flavored drinks I make are about 50 proof. I shoot for 50 on any flavor.
Yeah.
It don't matter what it is.
Not open yet, Dale.
It makes a liquor that you're drinking liquor, but it's so hidden that you can just drink it.
I would say 50 and below is what the fuck you want. I would say for men and women.
Depends on who's drinking it. I mean, I'm not going to bring that to a moonshiner's party, but I'll definitely take it to my parents' New Year's party where nobody knows moonshine, doesn't drink.
There you go.
They're beer drinkers. They want 40-50 proof.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yes. When you're talking,
so in other words, you guys have used it in your infusions.
Kiss, brother.
With the duck face. You remember they used the duck face?
I thought you was giving me a kiss, man. I almost spelled it.
That's
I'm loving everybody. You guys know I get affectionate.
We got Dan Gray back in the house.
That's love and kisses, brother.
I love y'all.
Yeah.
Lisa's a whole different story. My wife would get upset with that.
We got Dan Gray back in the house.
What's up, man?
What's up, Dan?
Hey, how's it going?
No, seriously, dude, we can't see you, Dan. But
he likes it that way.
Well, I'm sitting outside by I'll show you what I'm doing here in just a second.
No, he ain't. No, he won't.
You told us you had
something.
No,
he's in the closet.
I hear something. Something awful familiar. Like an LP tank.
In the closet.
I don't know if it'll let me turn the camera around or not.
Stick it over your head.
Frank Thompson make a redneck Jaeger.
There we go.
That's good, Mike.
What are you working on? Looks like it.
Oh yeah. That's some holy water.
It's what?
Holy water.
Looks like a car engine.
Red bucket.
He's dripping. He's got a case of the drips.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got me a Harbor Freight bucket there fixed up at the moment, but
nice.
I've got a nice worm that I had made for me back at the farm to bottle when they delivered it there. I just ain't never hooked up the plumbing to it.
I got a nice worm.
Take care of.
It's a wiggler.
Hey guys, I'm gonna sign off here.
So,
Mark Morgan, I love you, brother.
Good
Good
night,
to see you,
Mark.
bro. Good to see you, my friend.
I'll see you tomorrow.
that worm is not doing the tickle that it was advertised to be.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Hmm?
That worm was not advertised to be the tickle it needed to be.
Hey, somebody cut that man off. It's
Lisa,
time to stop drinking.
You talking in cursive?
Understand that
I'm good at
tickle of
talking
the
in
worm.
that ain't cursive. That's just
He's speaking. Oh, he's not speaking cursive yet.
Yeah,
I'm good at cursive. I can speak in cursive.
I'm about to fucking Roman.
Wes has perfected speaking in cursive.
His beard's already split in half. You see
They're
that?
called Wessive.
It's gonna be a little while before I get there. I may not get there tonight, but I'll teach you one of these days.
Lisa, help me out.
I had to get my beard cut. I'm
You gotta
sorry.
stay on. You gotta stay on till at least 3, and then I get really, really fluent.
I wake up in the morning. I see.
like those early morning calls, man.
I wake up in the morning. I got a missed call from Wes, and I'm like, oh shit, he was drunk.
Oh yeah.
Listen,
And when I start
Missed
calling
call.
people, it's bad. It's real bad.
Wes, you and I have
One of those-
stayed up many a night.
Oh shit, it's Wes again.
Dude, Wes, we stayed up all. You
Yeah,
stayed up
since
the
2
whole
a.m.
time
I
at Farm.
Paul Jones. There he is.
Hey, Ferg, I don't have an off button. Once I start drinking, I'll drink until everybody else goes to bed.
You just need a Xanax.
And so I stayed up with you. I wasn't going to go to bed until you went to bed.
Ferg,
Yeah, it was like
you and I.
6:30.
Ferg, you and I have stayed up many or a couple nights late.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll just
I want to know what Jeremiah is doing still awake.
I know, man. How's he still awake?
Who?
Jeremiah.
I think he's frozen in time.
Where's Jeremiah at? I'm lost.
Afraid
Fred,
not.
I'm
Fred, you're awful quiet.
using his government name.
You guys talk. I don't want to get yelled at for walking on somebody else's conversation here.
Ray looks like he's laying on his back waiting for the fucking.
I started calling him Truman.
Truman?
I ain't on as much as Mark Fugel's bar, I can tell you that.
Well,
man, he's on 3 times a day.
24/7, ain't it?
You ain't got nothing else to do.
Damn it, man.
Dan, where the hell you at, son?
You know, I'm just messing with
Right
you.
here.
I know, buddy. I love all you guys shit.
Dan, you need one of these barrels I'm building too.
What kind of barrel is it?
Dude, how come I didn't know anything about these barrels and all of a sudden you're a big happy
You've been gone
face?
the last 2 weeks. That's why.
He's like smiling. Next thing you know, he's got this new whatever.
disappeared for a
I don't know
while.
anything about it.
Gone for 2 weeks,
Because
man.
he's got
We
100 to
move
release.
fast.
You gotta
here,
get.
man.
I had to work.
He bought 100 of them. You got to move
You
them.
been calling ball games or what?
He's got to
Yeah.
move them.
Yeah, I've been doing. Hey, I can work Kentucky now, baby.
Dan, they're a
No.
whole hell of a lot cheaper
I'm
if
working
you can pick
Western
them up
Kentucky.
than if I gotta ship them, and you're pretty close.
Me?
What kind of barrel is it?
I need one.
You didn't.
Do you
didn't see
do
me
college,
throwing it off?
Ferg, or high school?
Here, Dan.
College, but I'm doing high school this week.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I thought I've heard that voice
Going to the
before.
opening?
Yeah.
What is that, about 5 gallon?
That's a 3. I built them from
And
1
starting
to 5.
a 6'6" guard from
No,
North Carolina.
1 through 5.
First, going to the grand opening. The
5.5
Yeah.
liter.
Lock it in.
Going out to the world.
Hey, I don't have a
There it
daily.
I was
is.
trying to find out if they were going so you can sell some barrels, but I don't know. Haven't been able to pin him down with an answer yet. He's
Ooh, that's hot.
Dan,
That's hot.
Dan, I need to back off my background and make
Yeah, that's
like
145.
I don't know. It's out of the head, so it's probably up there. Yeah.
Dude, why are you drinking head?
Out the heads. I've drank
I'm
a little
just-
heads before. You got to try it a little bit every once in a while.
Yeah, I got to give it a try.
How dare you?
I'll try it
How
right after
dare
the
you?
board.
God, honest
All right,
God.
hold on. We got a
I've never
question.
tried heads before.
We got a real question here.
I've never tried that.
We got a real question here.
Woo.
Doing a rum with blackstrap molasses. It's normal to install at 1.20. It's been about 5 days.
No, that's
depends on the molasses. There's a lot of unfermentables in blackstraps.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, 1.2 is kind of high.
1.2,
But
like
1.1, you know, 1.1 I'd expect. 1.2, I'd give it some more time. But you are going to have some unfermentables. You know, it may take a while to ferment dry if it ever does. You know.
Has it been at 1.2 for 5 days, or is it only 5 days fermented?
I start
That's a
my
good question.
I start my molasses rum at 1.09.
Yeah,
me
here's
too.
the food grade molasses, not a blackstrap. So there's a difference.
But it's
Yeah, I made
still,
that mistake.
I've had it ferment dry, but sometimes it doesn't. So actually,
you got
the
to
runs.
refined molasses.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is sometimes it's better if it doesn't ferment dry. I get a much better quality rum.
Is this sulfured or unsulfured?
It still has that sweetness to it.
Let's
Yeah.
back
Try to get
up.
unsulfured.
Damn, Wes, let's back up a little bit. Okay, when we're talking rums, okay, we're talking backstrap or
I
other.
run food grade molasses.
Right.
100% molasses.
Food grade can go either way.
Backstrap is barbecue.
Well, there's an
This
animal
is-
grade.
is
It's
the
like
bottom of the
corn.
line.
It's like
This-
corn.
Hold on,
You know,
hold on. This
I
is
saw
not.
the best explanation of this the other day. Peterman put it out because he makes animal food, and your food grade molasses and blackstrap are not the same at all. They're not even close. You know, a lot of your blackstrap will be sulfured, and it's made with immature cane, green cane, and it's not the best, and it's not the same as like a food grade molasses.
We need to
more
give it some
refined.
maturity training,
Right.
This
some emotional
it's not-
intelligence.
This is not even technically a food grade molasses. It's actually it is made specifically to make rum.
Yep, that's what I got.
So according to
I
get that
USDA, it
golden
would have
barrel.
to be considered.
That's what throws. Hey, honestly, I'm not trying to bicker or fucking
Wes, that's the stuff right there, buddy.
bring up bullshit.
Is that pineapple?
But a lot
Yeah.
of people
Dude,
are.
I had some of that.
I tell you what,
Damn.
man.
Rats
You
got
get
it.
Where the fuck
Right.
you get
Hang on.
molasses from? Fuck this. My conversation.
No, I'm listening to you. I get
Listening
I
to
get
you.
molasses from
Dude.
a major supplier that just happens to be close
I'll be
to
back
me.
in a minute, guys.
I can listen to 3 of you at one time.
I've
But they-
that too.
This
But once it gets to 4,
supplier
I can't do that.
supplies major rum distilleries around the world.
How come you
Um,
never give them any blackstrap?
I just got really lucky and I found
Because you're
I
well
found this-
behaved.
Dale, that's
found
what I
this
use.
company, and it's literally 20 minutes from me, so I can buy it for super cheap
All right.
in 5-gallon buckets because I can just drive there and pick it up.
Well, buy it, and then when I see you this coming weekend,
Yeah, I was
Right.
also
Ooh.
trying to say,
Yeah,
if you're going, he can bring you a barrel too if you're interested in one of
I
those
can't.
stainless barrels.
I can't
I
get
need
it
a
that.
barrel.
I can't get it that fast. I can get molasses in about 10 days.
Dude, I still haven't used the other barrel I got from you.
Well, you
No,
already got a
these.
barrel.
I'm talking about
You-
fermenting
It's
barrels. I got
it's
these
routine.
cheap
Guys,
ass
come
fermenting
on.
barrels right now.
That's fun.
We're drinking. We're fucked up. We're having fun.
You
But
might
on
be
the same
fucked up.
token, we got kids or younger generations that want the ingredients to make rum. Okay, so at that, I mean, come on, guys. We're senior. I'm fucked up. We're all fucked up. We gotta put into play where these kids, younger generations, can buy this stuff to make quality rums or whatever whiskeys you want.
Hillbilly
Or they
Moonshine. philbillymoonshine.com. Everything I'm talking about, every grain, every amylase, every bit of molasses, everything I talk about is for sale on philbillymoonshine.com.
Already been done. Yes, sir.
And that's probably where you're watching this live stream at is Phil Billy's, because we are
There
live
you
streaming
go.
Phil's.
Hey, Phil's a good friend of mine
He
right
is
down the
good.
road, and I'm telling
Yes.
you, all my grain, hell, all my anything moonshine related almost comes from Phil, or he knows and he sends me to this guy, or, we work together on
Where
stuff.
the fuck are you at, Phil?
Now I've bought a
You're
lot of
on
stuff from
Jersey Mike.
JeffBezos.com.
I'm not
I go to
dogging
Amazon.
any. I'm
Fuck
not dogging.
y'all, I go to Amazon.
I get my golden, all the rum I've ever made. I got that golden barrel blackstrap.
I ran that for probably 3 years before I
Yeah.
found this. But
Yeah.
I will tell you, there is a world of difference in what you can produce. Now, getting it shipped from Phil Billy to you,
yeah,
it's up to you if it's worth it to you, because it's very expensive.
Now, I will
That's
say
the problem,
this.
like with getting it from Webster. That's expensive as shit.
Yeah.
for shipping.
It's all about if it's worth it to you. I mean, but I will say it produces a far superior product.
This is why it comes in handy when if you're going to an event and you know Wes is going to be there, get a hold of Wes a month before and be like, "Hey, Wes, I know you're going to be here at such and such. Can you give me 10 gallons of it?"
Like
Maggie
Valley.
I have no problem at all doing that for anybody. But you have to give me advance notice. It's not the kind of company I can call and be like, "I'm coming tomorrow." They'll give me a date to pick it up, and it's usually 10 to 15 days from the time I send them a message.
So let me ask you this. So let's say we all of our big festivals that we go to, can Phil Billy have a shop set up where he's going to have grain? He'll have
it's too.
That's
for
kind
one,
of
you can't sell fermentables
you can't
at
Not at
Maggie
Maggie.
Valley.
Some festivals you can. Some festivals you can.
Potentially farm to bottle. I'm not sure. Dan, I'm sure can answer that.
Dan's right there.
Yeah. Yeah, you could sell that anything there at the Farm to Bottle Festival. They don't. We're pretty wide open to most things. About the only thing they told us we can't do is just we can't bring some mash there and actually distill some moonshine. Anything short of that, we're good.
Well, and that's. I mean, I get that. Come on now.
We're gonna make some cornbread.
But
yeah, you can bring grains.
So there, yes, absolutely. I would. So don't call me because I won't sell it to you because that would be stepping on my brother's toes.
Yeah.
So if you want anything at Farm to Bottle, you need to get a hold of Phil.
Yep.
It's called West for delivery.
I mean, I'll have a hand in it, I promise, somewhere, but I won't be the one to take the money. It's not my. Phil's my brother, man. He helps me with too much stuff. That's his game. I don't sell it. He does.
So the thing is, if you're going to be at any of these big festivals, right, go through Phil, and they can arrange for you to nix the shipping. You would just actually pay for the actual merchandise,
which is a lot.
Yeah,
people don't understand, but it's a lot. It's a big portion.
Shipping's expensive.
Popcorn, something.
Yeah. So I mean, you can get like we're sitting here talking. You know, they're all up in Ohio, right? And if we would have known months, last month about we actually did know about Alfredo's thing coming up. But if anybody had wanted to pick up some stuff there, they could have purchased it.
If anybody wants molasses at their release, Phil and Ian have an abundance right now. They can supply it.
So you can go to philbillymoonshine.com. You can purchase it, and chances are Wes could probably bring it to you.
Ian's riding with me. That's Phil Billy 2.0.
That's Benny Buttons.
That might piss him off if he heard that, but no, them guys are partners. Ian will be in the truck with me. I can't bring 100 pounds or 1,000 pounds, but if
There
anybody
you go.
wants some molasses, we can probably hook it up.
You're gonna have to start stopping at those weighing stations.
Shit. Nah, last time I went there,
Where's Griggs?
hey, last time we went to Maggie, we were pulling that big trailer
Jim.
full of stuff. We were taking the donations, and it ate, so you couldn't take the roundabout way. You had to go through Gatlinburg and up over the mountains.
Yeah.
Dude, it ate a brand new set of brake pads, front and back. We ground my rotors.
Tell me about it. That's
all the way
damn.
home.
I did not throw a damn brake shoe on the way there. I was just talking about that, man. My brakes were freaking grinding. Hell yeah!
I'm telling you, Santa. I put brakes on my truck about 3 months before that, and I don't drive my truck. I got a little beater car I drive for work. I probably had 6,000, 7,000 miles on these brake pads. It fucking ate them. But we had to go up over the mountain. This was also shortly after it happened.
Ceramic or
trailer brake?
Nah, these were just cheap. I probably just regular brake pads. Now I put good ones on this time. But anyway,
I like the ceramic Bosches. That's right.
There was so much stop and go over the mountain. I mean, it took us almost just about an hour and 45 minutes to get from Gatlinburg to Jerry's shop. That should be a 45-minute drive.
I know. I just took it road.
Yeah.
Actually, I made the mistake of taking 25 to 18 on the way home, man. And it took me through the
Happy to
mountains.
see you guys there.
And it was the worst thing I could have done on those brakes, man. It was like definitely buying rotors now for sure.
Well,
our caliper at this point.
When we went, our plan was just to turn and burn. I mean, it was just me and Easy, and I'm like, man, I don't have a lot of time. Like, let's just drop it off, turn around, run home. Well, man, it took an extra 2 hours. And then I told Ian, I'm like, I'm getting back over the mountain tonight regardless. By the time we got back over the mountain, I'm like, dude, I'm done. Like, let's just stay here in Gatlinburg. Let's go have a couple drinks, go to bed, and leave early in the morning. Like, fuck that. Because that was hard driving, especially in the dark with a trailer. Tunnel vision for sure, dude. You drive them mountain roads up over.
I didn't say tunnel vision. I said cuddle. You guys got the cuddle.
Yeah,
we did that all the way there. We didn't need any more time for that.
Was you the big spoon or the little spoon?
I'm not able to drive this next week.
Well, I was driving.
Big Easy, you'd be the little spoon.
I was just driving, so it's however he could wrap around me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, Wes.
Yes, sir.
You was going to say something earlier. What was it?
Yes. Well, let's work out a trade deal. I'll get you a barrel, and you get me some pineapple.
Sure. Sounds great.
I'll give you a hell of a deal on it, but you got to get on and push it for me. Let everybody know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that'd be great to have a barrel. Actually, I've done some aged stuff in just a plain jar with some wood chips, but I'd like to have a barrel like that. That'd be cool.
Well, I don't know if you know. They take a long. It's not something that's short age. It's going to take years.
Oh yeah, I plan on getting one, stick it on the shelf for a minimum of 2 years.
This one's the coolest. Look at all those autographs.
We'll get one of those. We'll get one of those.
Yeah, we need to sign them up. You got to get them signed up, man. Take it with you wherever you go. So I got to make sure everybody's on here.
Send me a message, Dan, and we'll talk about it because you got a couple options as size.
Sounds good.
I
did that first bunch. That first jar was 145.
I told you it was 145, 150. That's just the still you're running. I've ran a lot of similar stills, and that's what they put in.
Right.
French fry, he'll bring it to North Carolina for Summer Jam. If y'all need it during Summer Jam time, definitely get up with them and they can bring it. They can't, to the exchange there at Summer Jam.
What was the question on this?
I assume they're talking about the rum and the blackstrap molasses.
Oh, yeah,
grains and all that other stuff.
We'll be right next door at Comfort Inn. That's where. Yeah, you can't sell it in the festival.
Now, I got a question for you guys. So, besides, I can't make it to Maggie Valley because I do Rock the Block that same weekend. But what else is there through the summer? It'd be a good one or two to hit.
Well, there's popcorn, there's Outer Banks, there's down there in Arkansas, those at Beattyville. Those are 4 pretty good ones that are a lot of fun.
Well, I was going to go to Beattyville and Popcorn Sutton last year, and it just so happens that that's a weekend I fell off the trailer and broke my ribs. So I was out of commission for about 4 weeks.
Yeah, I remember that.
Then we've fallen off nothing this next year, and
yeah, no shit. I ain't gonna be standing on no trailer. As the tongue of a trailer was hooked to my truck, and it was getting ready to rain. I trying to pull a tarp over a trailer and slipped right off there and went ribs first right across the tongue of that thing.
Oh, that's kind of like tick falling off the roof, laughing on that damn truck.
Yeah,
bed.
probably a little better than that.
I mean, you can't script that in the show. That was real, and those were cracking up. Oh, I felt that.
No
shit
doubt.
when he did it. Oh, I remember that, man.
When tickle.
Yeah, when he fell off that roof and hit that truck bed. Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I do. Yeah, been there, done that.
Hey, Ferg, you feeling a little bit better now? You got some liquor in you?
Heck yeah, man.
Hey, how many have you tasted, by the way?
He reviewed them at jar 3, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, let's move along here. Come on, man. Don't be slacking on us. We need some taste tests here.
Yeah, the man drove, all the way over and brought you all those.
I know, man. I've been drinking this apple pie.
All right, tell us about the apple pie now. What all?
Yeah, he's got an apple pie. It's real smooth.
Yeah.
What's the proof on that?
Yeah, it's good. I think here I'll show you what the proof is.
You're in the militia, aren't you?
The proof is X.
That's 100, I reckon.
No, that's low.
Nah,
that's like 50.
I'd say it's about 40.
If it comes out from me, it's 100 or better.
Paul Jones, you're going. I mean, you can get a hold of me, but you're going to have to get a hold of Phil in the end.
It's good.
I'll set you guys up, man.
Yeah, just get on the page, man.
You're in the militia?
I think Paul's.
Go to bed, Mark Morgan. Go to bed.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
I can't believe he ain't on here. You know, you didn't have to work tomorrow. Look here.
We lost
That was
Jim.
the shadow.
He black out on us.
I'm hungry.
So that's Hickory Motor Speedway. That is Prohibition.
Yeah.
Prohibition is the Hickory Motor Speedway.
Wow, Randy, you're loud.
And there's some,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, all right, brother. I'm gonna tell you, if Jim doesn't pop back in here pretty soon, I'm gonna pop him out.
I'm gonna head out.
You're heading out.
We love you, Lisa.
You leaving, Lisa?
I'm gonna tell you, we are approaching 4 hours here on a live stream. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting us back, and we're gonna go backstage. For those of you who know about backstage, backstage.
That's right.
So
Damon's gonna show his butthole. So just brace yourself.
Usually you get to see Damon's butt.
Not yet. I'm not that drunk yet.
Oh shit! Every time you come in,
everybody's out there.
Hey, Ferg, you want to try the cranberry and the cranberry?
We thank you for joining us on the shit show tonight for the Moonshine Militia. We had a great time hanging out with you, but we're going backstage.
Let Ferg review
behind the shit
cranberry real quick. He brought it all the way over.
Paul Jones, how do you get backstage? Hold on. I'm gonna do it.
We'll give you a link.
Just come in the show.
Is this what you mean?
Gotta get a link.
Hold on.
Ask for a link.
Yeah, cranberry. Let's hear it.
There it is.
Do it now.
Don't pussyfoot it now, Ferg. We need to see you take a drink here.
There's the link.
There you go.
I love you guys.
That's good stuff.
And now, once we go backstage, we talk about something. We are technically on Phil Billy's page right here, so there are some things that we can't talk about.
Oh, we can talk about anything.
Now, there are some things we can't say because we're on Phil Billy's
Well,
page.
we're also on Twitch and Rumble. They don't give a fuck.
When we go on backstage,
YouTube, they
talk
care
about
less.
anything we want to. So backstage, here we come. Everybody out there,
Good
thanks
night,
for
Jim.
watching tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love y'all. And
Right on.
once again, if anybody comes out to the to Alfredo's and what's the other
Doug Taylor.
Doug Taylor's opening on at Sugarlands. If you see us out there, come and hang out with us. We're not going to bite you. We're not going to push you away. You're a member of the militia. Come and hang out with us. We're our family.
Forrest might bite you. You gotta watch out for this guy.
Anyway,
I mean,
love y'all.
and then he'll, try to make you enjoy it at least.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, baby. Love, patience, and grace, baby.
Yeah.
Love, peace, and chicken.